MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes.
You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes.
No way.
Oh!
Yes, indeed! Wednesday night! Let's fucking do this with the MMA-holes! MMA-holes, wonderful, wonderful, let's do this!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here, we are live on, what is this, Wednesday? Fuck yeah, number 30, episode number 30, Wednesday night. Let's do this. Green shirt, sunglasses, there's a reason. On today's show, we're going to be talking about a bunch of things. Let's start it off. Topics of the show. Wonderful, wonderful. Duffy's a free agent. Nagano wants to fight Verdum. NSAC, punishment reduced from McGregor. Gegard Mousasi promises to light up the cocky Chris Weidman. Also, Misha Tate has more subs in the MMA-holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Bellator pay-per-views at MSG. It's right around the corner. We're going to be talking about that. I have a lot of feelings on Bellator, MSG, in my backyard. Bellator pay-per-view. The second time they're doing this, we're going to talk about that. 210 preview. What do we got? Upcoming fights we'll be talking about. At the end of this video, well, towards the end of this video, I want to do this. There's a section. It's called the featured channel section. And what I want to do is the hardcore MMA-hole family, people that are in this chat room right now, I want to feature your channels on our page. It's a little gift, a little give back. Spread the love. So that's what we want to do. If you want to get your channel out there, I want to feature your fucking channel. We want to do that. We're going to start off the show like, what the fuck? Holy shit, Joe Rogan. 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS. That's right. The dislikes are dying. The reason why I'm wearing the sunglasses, the reason why I have the Irish shirts on is McGregor Mayweather. It is everywhere. It is all over the place. Everyone is talking about this. McGregor Mayweather. Take those fucking glasses off. Put them over there. Stay over there, glasses. Everyone's talking about this McGregor Mayweather. But who gives a shit? I brought this up how many months back? Well, if you want to know, let's do it. Living room, there you are. All right, we're going back in our videos. La-di-da, ya-di-da-di-da, MMA-holes living room. Yes. Wow, where is it? Where is it? Holy shit, we got to go to page 2. Look at this. We're going to page 2. That's how far back. I already talked about this. I already broke the fucking news. Okay, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da, going backwards in time. Going backwards. Right over here. Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd Mayweather. January 7th, 2017, the beginning of this year, Mystic Moss, which is myself, said it was going to happen. No shock here. Now, is it locked up? Is it a definite? No, the paperwork still has to be signed. A lot of things got to go on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It is happening. I stated to you guys, the MMA-holes, I said, this is happening. Everyone's like, no, it's never going to happen. Yes, I'm gloating. Mystic Moss. Mystic Moss, which is my alias, said it was going to happen. It will happen. Right, Connor? Right over here? Yes. Connor says it will happen. It will happen. So that's what we're going to start this show off.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Who the fuck is
That's
that
right.
guy?
All right, now what we do is we go into the wonderful, wonderful chat, the MMA-holes chat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Where we love each other, we hug each other, and we do bad things to each other. That's right. Let's talk McGregor Mayweather. Let's finally talk about it. The shit is right around the corner. Everyone's ready to go. Let's do this. Who will fucking win? McGregor or Mayweather? Everyone's talking about it. We're going to talk about it today. Tonight on the MMA-holes. Look at this chat. Look at this swole chat. Just hanging out. Ariel is a cunt, says Craig Lee. Cameron Ryder. Dana White said it won't be... Oh, hold on. Fucking Cameron. I lost you. Dana White said it won't be 4, but he said
Later it will happen. Listen, Dana White said it wasn't going to happen. He said it was never going to happen. And then he says, it's got to happen. It will happen. You're the GOAT, Chris. Fook Thomas, Ariel Dana, that's right. Jesus Christ. That's a wonderful, wonderful statement.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Frank Bavon's here, and Frank Bavon is the gatekeeper of the 10 More Likes song. Every time that happens, he makes sure he reminds me, and that is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
2 away, 2 Fookin' away. Mac, for the win, says Craig Lee. Cameron Ryder says, sorry, Mayweather would win. Frankie Santiago's here. Guys, if you didn't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know, Ninja. Frankie Santiago is a new MMA-hole. He's part of the family. Everyone give him a nice virtual hug in that chat room. He is wonderful, wonderful. He is on the show
wonderful.
with us. I met him at Premier FC 22. Thank you for joining us. Chat room, if you are new to this, here is our living room. This is the Google Zoom, a little closer. Bang, UFC. We'll be talking about this 210 very shortly. Here's the Hangouts, where I have guests. There's my crown and my face. What do you guys think of my thumbnail, by the way, with the goat? I fucking love it. That's right. And here is the chat room. All right. So Craig Lee says Dana's a knob. Did Ariel really say it was impossible? Forget about it. Ariel was the first out of the whole batch of these guys. Ariel was the first person to kind of be like, maybe it is going to happen. But he did blow it off in the beginning. Everyone was talking about it, this and that, and it got swept under the table. Luke Thompson's like, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Boxing fans, everyone, boxing analysts, no way. It's never going to happen. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. But what did Mystic Moss do? He came on in January 7th, early this year, fucking papers falling all over the place. He came on and he said to you guys, it's going to happen. It will happen. Now, here's my thoughts on that fight. It is going to be the most epic fight ever. I don't give a shit if it's boxing versus MMA. Who gives a fuck about that? We have 2 of the biggest personalities out there. Floyd Money Mayweather and Conor McGregor, notorious one, going to clash inside a ring. Would I rather see it inside of a cage? Yes, I would, but fuck. Let's play the fucking song. 10 more likes! Do it!
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I don't hear you singing.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck the
you,
dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. Bang. This will be happening very shortly. We're going to be talking about that. Hold on to your panties. We're not going to be talking about Conor McGregor and Mayweather all fucking show. So relax to all the haters. But we need to start off with this. It's something that needs to be spoken about. Conor McGregor, a gentleman who's taken over the game of MMA. People have their opinions. There he is, strutting his stuff. People have his opinions on the guy. People like him, people hate him, people don't care about him, whatever. But you have to admit, everyone will be watching this fight. Everyone. It's inevitable. You would be lying if you said you weren't going to watch that fight. It's going to be the biggest spectacle of all time. Leading up to that fight, it's going to be insane. The trash talk's going to be insane. Now, my question to you guys is, yes, Money Mayweather is a legend in the sport of boxing. To me, bores the fuck out of me. That's just me. I'm sorry, I don't care. I mean, there's a channel on YouTube that has highlights of Mayweather's career, and yeah, it's impressive. The guy wins. But when you go to decision after decision after decision after decision after decision, blah, blah, blow my fucking brains out. I can't. I want to watch a fighter that puts everything on the line. I want to watch a fighter that puts his heart and soul into that cage, into that ring, and puts everything out there to finish the fight. That's why a guy like Muhammad Ali was the greatest boxer of all time. Mike Tyson was a beast. Yes, they lost, but every time they got into that ring, they went to win, to finish their opponent. Mayweather won to win. Win to just get money. What does McGregor do? Not only does McGregor want to get money, want to get paid, but he looks to finish his opponent every single time. Think about it. Think about it right there. Why am I yelling at you guys? You guys are my friends. So guys, what do you think? What do you say? Hey, look, Peace is here. What's up, Peace? How you doing? Hope you're wonderful.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to watch the fight, he says. Bullshit. George Sampras, ultimate troll in the house, says, I'm going to be plugging my butt while Conor and Floyd play pit pat. Brian Rogers here says, the world will stop when Floyd fights Conor. That is correct. And Conor agrees.
Yes, sir.
J Money is here. J Money in the fucking house says, I'm over this. It's just a super money fight. Yes. Now, we did speak to Sarah as well. Sarah Payne was on. I notice a lot of fighters, they are not interested into the shtick of Conor McGregor. I totally get it. You know, it's like, it's a little bit insulting to some of the people that actually participate in the sport. I get it. I totally get it. But as a spectator, as a fan, just a straight up fan, you can't knock what Conor's done. Yes, it's overkill with all the talk about it, but the shit is going to be bonkers. It's going to be bonkers. Now, the thing I like about the UFC and what I hate about boxing is a ridiculous show. It's just crazy stuff. Mayweather comes in with a freaking Roman suit on and has a 400 people inside the ring. It's a circus going on. I like the way the UFC is. You go in, you take care of business, you get the hell out, and that's it. There's no circus. Bellator has a little bit of a circus going on, but it's a controlled circus. Boxing, it gets out of control when you have Justin Bieber and all that bullshit come in. To me, as an MMA fan, I need Conor McGregor to go in there and knock Mayweather's head off. I need it to happen. It has to happen for me. I am sick of it. I don't disrespect the sport of boxing. I give it all the credit in the world. It's a craft. But it's a circus. It's a circus. I had enough. I want Conor to go in and knock some fucking heads off. What do you guys want? Kamen Ryder says, I want Conor McGregor to fight Tyron Woodley.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fredette About Here says, you can at least give me the right amount of numbers, though. Jesus Christ says, whoops, lost you. When Floyd loses, and he says, when Floyd loses, shouldn't count as a loss because it isn't official. So he can keep his record and be KO'd at the same time. Listen, if you're going to go into the ring with an amateur boxer, you're damn straight that should go against your record. Pro244I says, I missed Sarah Payne. Excuse me. Kylo Ren looking girl. Jesus Christ. That's so mean. George Sampras dropping numbers inside the chat. God knows what the fuck that number is. Frank Santiago says, I wonder if Conor can keep his feet to himself. You know, that's the big thing. Will Conor try some antics in that ring? Will he go in there and just try some silly, stupid shit? It's possible, but a lot of people, and that guy Luke Thomas said the same thing. He said that Mayweather's a smart person, and before that, I mean, he doesn't come across as a smart guy, but he is an intelligent guy. He's a good businessman. He will have everything in ink before that fight happens that Conor can't do these things. He can't do these crazy things inside that cage. So, unfortunately, Conor's going to be handcuffed in the fight. They're going to put the big gloves on him, and Mayweather's going to be dancing around for probably 12 rounds. Do you guys think this? Now, listen, I am not trying to discredit what Mayweather has done. By no means am I saying he's a horrible boxer. To me, he's just boring. He's just a boring guy to watch. It's just not my cup of tea. Just like Conor's not some people's cup of tea, Mayweather's not my cup of tea. It is what it is. But in the boxing world, do you think that Conor has a fighting chance? There are certain people that are saying that Conor McGregor has absolutely zero chance in this fight. That Mayweather 100% is going to run over Conor McGregor. Now, do you guys think Conor has a fighting chance in this? Or do you think that he has zero chance in winning? Saying you have zero chance in winning something is insane. It is insane. And what are the odds going to be in this fight? I would love to see when the betting odds come out and stuff like that. I'd love to get a guy on the show or a gal on the show and talk about that. Because, God damn it, I'm going to bet on Conor just for the hell of it. Because you got to think it's going to be a lopsided number. For sure. 23 in the tip jar. Show is swollen. Look at it. 25 watching. Check it out. Wonderful, wonderful, kids.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If you are new to this, we are the MMA-HOLES. This is our weekly Wednesday show. I'm fucking shot out of a cannon today because the shit's about to go down. All right, Jesus Christ says, Brian Roger, I prefer Conor kills me than Floyd gives me $1 million. Wow, that's crazy. Fredette About says, what if Chris is just sitting watching the chat on purpose? I am. I watch all of you. George Sampras says, Floyd is a bitch made. Craig Lee says, bullshit. Conor has a big chance. Fook Luke Thomas. The guy talks your ear off and never makes a fucking point. He does ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble. Kamen Ryder says, he got destroyed in sparring with a ranked 20 guy in boxing. Now, I'm not buying too much into these videos that leak about Conor boxing. I kind of think he's playing with us. Do I think he's a great boxer? No, I don't think he's an amateur boxer. It is what it is. But I think he's got power. I think he's got the reach. I think he has the size on Mayweather. So there's some tools in his advantage. Now, if it goes into the later rounds, you can make damn straight that Mayweather's going to dance around and just fucking outbox Conor. Conor needs to do something within the first 2 or 3 rounds easily. But they're what? 2-3 minute? They're 3-minute rounds, I think? I don't even know. Fuck boxing. There is our living room swole and sexy as the MMA-holes discuss this amazing event that's about to happen. That's right. Salsa Picante is here, says Floyd will win because it's his sport. And he will just run hope for Conor to gas Floyd is training for 12 rounds. MMA is only 5. Now, MMA is 5-minute. MMA is longer rounds with maxes of 5 rounds. And then you got the 3-round fights. So yes, MMA is less rounds, but it's a whole different animal. To say that guys in MMA don't have the cardio that boxers have, I just don't see it. Because you can lay on top of a guy and grind them out. You could lay against the fence and put all your body weight to just work, just suffocate your opponent. Just grind them out. They need to have some sort of cardio to be able to perform inside the cage. So I don't buy this whole boxers have better cardio thing. I think it's a bunch of horse shit. 30 in the watching. Pro244i says, is that a female? Who are we talking about? Cameron Ryder says, I also think Mayweather has a chin. Look at the Alvarez fight, plus the boxing gloves limits Conor's power as well. Now, yes, that will play a part. When you hit with those little gloves, it's a whole different story. Tim F says no. Pro244i says, oh, snap. I hope I did that comment justice.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jay Smooth is here, says Floyd training with Usain Bolt. I don't even know who the fuck that is. He will run like hell for 12 rounds. Oh, okay, gotcha. Brian Rogers says Conor can take punches to the head, and he's younger than Floyd, so he has a 5% chance. Okay, it's better than having a 0% chance. The Carrie Show is here, and she's a female. Carrie representing the females on the MMA-holes live. Carrie, what do you think about this fight? Let me know right now. George Sampras drops the YouTube link of what I don't know. That's a vid of my coworker in an amateur MMA fight. Okay, everyone check it out right now. Jesus Christ says hee hee. Jay Smooth says, fuck boxing. Everyone in the chat, give me a fuck boxing. Probably tomorrow. George Sanders bugging. Chris, hold on a second. Craig Lee says, Chris, you know what? You have when nuts. Hold on. You know what? You have when nuts are on your chin. What? You know what? When you, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there. Absolute MMA's here. What's up? Welcome. Boxers don't have the grapple to grapple. They don't have to stop takedowns. They don't have to try to get back on their feet from the bottom. It's true. Very true, right, Conor?
Yes, sir.
Pro 2 will be here. Jesus Christ says boxers are fighting in 1-by-1. It's true. Craig, oh boy. You know, now if boxing fans are here, I'm sure they're fucking pissed off. They're screaming. They're throwing everything around. Hyder Hydra says fuck Harry. All right. Tim F says, let's talk about how badass Gunnar Nelson is. You know what? And speaking of Conor, going into the whole Gunnar thing, let's segue. Let's get off of the Mayweather-McGregor thing. Fine. Not everyone wants to talk about this, although I could talk for hours about this because I find it fascinating. I think this is going to be epic. It's going to be so epic. The lead up, everything about it to be epic. But a gentleman in Gunnar Nelson is intriguing, is fascinating right now. This mystical man who fights like the freaking Notre Dame guy, you know? Like, hey, look at me. Gunnar Nelson put away Alan Joban. Hold on. Let's go to the living room. Now this, hold on a second. There it is. There's the living room. Wonderful, wonderful. Look at you, motherfuckers. This is UFC 210. We will be getting into this. There's a lot to talk about in UFC 210. Some wonderful, wonderful stuff. All right, so that was UFC London. Let's go back in time. We're gonna go back in time, back again. All right. Relax. Everybody relax in there. Look at Ian. Boxing a lot more popular in the UK. That's it. Oh, you know what? That's interesting. So is it, Ian? That's a good question. UK, I'm curious about that. They don't... How about you, Ian? What do you prefer to watch? MMA or boxing? Let me know right now. I need to know. Gunnar Nelson. A lot of people said this should have been the main event. Regardless, it was the co-main event. Gunnar versus Alan Joban. As I sip my coffee. Now, guys, if you notice this, I made a very terrible mistake. I'm drinking out of a regular coffee mug. I am not drinking out of a mug with my face on it. This is the first time, and I don't know how long. Maybe because it's a special episode. Maybe because it's episode 30. Maybe that's why. But I am not drinking out of a mug with my face on it. It's just a boring mug. Yeah. I thought you guys would appreciate that. I don't know why. UFC 210 fucking blows. Ian, it's funny you say that. I got into a conversation with V-Neck. He wants to go to UFC 210. Now, me being an MMA-hole, I want to go to UFC 210 to bother the line out there. I want to do the interviews and have a little fun, get some content for the MMA-holes. Then I was thinking about going straight home, doing a Fight Buddies and hanging out with you guys. My whole thing is this. Without, and I know I'm all over the fucking place right now, but you brought something up. We will talk about Gunnar, but just hold your fucking horses. The thing with UFC 210 is this. Daniel Cormier, Rumble Johnson, if one of these, God forbid, knock on wood, that's wood, in case you wanted to know. If one of these guys got hurt, the card fucking sucks. The card is destroyed. Now, I'm not saying it's the worst card ever, but it is an anemic card. If you lose these two could carry the whole card on their shoulders. Nothing against Chris Weidman and Masazi. I think it's going to be a great fight. But just looking through the rest of this thing, oh, this one's going to be good over here. But is it like a pay-per-view? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some good stuff here. But you lose this fight. Oh, man. Patrick Cummings is here. Guys, for Patrick Cummings, let's play it. Squeezing pus out of his leg. This is the fight. This is the fight that people want to see. It's a very good chance this fight's not going to happen. You buy tickets to this thing. One of these motherfuckers gets hurt. You got yourself a fight night. A decent fight night. You don't have a pay-per-view anymore. That's why I'm not buying tickets to this thing. Just saying. Just fucking saying. Let's go back. Here we go. We got sidetracked. So Gunnar Nelson. Look at the man right over here. The Nels. Gunnar. Pop him on the screen. Look at that face. He's so full of personality. Gunny. His nickname is Gunny. It's like, hey Gunnar, let's have a nickname. What do you think? What do you say? He's like, how about Gunny? I'm sure that's how it went down. That's actually actual audio from the conversation. That's if you want to hear it again. Do you want me to play that again? The audio? Hey Gunnar, what would you like your nickname to be? How about Gunny?
Wonderful, wonderful.
We fucking lost our minds. We've all lost our minds, but Gunnar Nelson is here in the living room hanging out with us. Gunnar Nelson is here to stay. I want to see him Wonderboy. I want to see Gunnar fight Wonderboy. I really would love to see that fight. Wonderboy had an MCL surgery or some shit like that. I don't know. But heal up, feel better. Wonderboy, would you take that fight? I'd love to see it. I think a lot of people would like to see that. Yo, your chat is fucking flowing and going. AK fighters are unreliable, says Cam, and that's true. Pro244 Ice says MM Puss. I'm eating a mayonnaise sandwich, thanks. What the fuck? Now, you guys know how I feel about mayonnaise. You can look right over here. This is a certificate from the I Hate Mayonnaise Club. That's right. And I know what would happen. If I ever got a P.O. box, you fucks would probably send me a bunch of mayonnaise packets because you're a bunch of assholes. And I love it. Gunny is a natty as fuck. Brian Reuters says Cummings will step into the title fight if either ninja pulls out. That's what he says.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Patrick Cummings, will that happen? Fred Adebayo wants to know if Carrie's ever had sex on a boat. It's a great question. I've been wondering that my whole life. Goonie. Here we go. Maynard J is here. What's up, my friend? Says, hey, Jacob, you fuck with Jesus, you fuck with me, his father, God.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The Carrie Show says, sex on a boat? No, I haven't. Steven Siddell says, AKA equals, and there it is. Oh, you can't. Oh, fuck. Hold on. We got to fix this chat. Hold on a second. This is unacceptable. There we go. Let's fix you guys up. Ooh, there we go. Wow. All right. Well, my chat is all fucked up. I don't give a shit. That's the best we're going to get. I don't feel like playing around. But yeah, there's a wheelchair. Anyway. My cell phone's all banged out. My special effects aren't working correctly today, but it's all right. I still love you guys. Jason, we are the MMA-HOLE. Sometimes we are cool. Most of the time, not. Smushy smiley face. Pro244 Ice is white bread with double mayo with a couple of... Ew, I want to fucking vomit. Does anyone else in here hate mayonnaise like myself? I fucking can't stand it. I think it's repulsive. I think it's disgusting. I even have a tattoo that says kill mayo. I fucking hate it. It should be illegal. I think, personally. Now remember, guys, as the show progresses, what I want to do is if you guys have any interest in becoming, hold on. Here, I'm going to take you over here to the living room. Google Zoom this shit. Check it out. All right, here we go. Let's go over here. What I'm going to do is this. All right, as my internet is flying. Here's the MMA-HOLES homepage. Now, what I learned about is this. Look at those hot girls and myself. I look so good. Here, this section over here is a featured channel section. It's kind of cool. I put Jessie Bell Hill here because she's a badass. She's awesome. And what I want to do is fill this section up over here. I heard that it brings traffic to my channel. I could bring traffic to your channels and stuff like that. So fuck it. Let's help some friends out. If you guys want to grow your channel and hang out, fuck it. I'll throw you guys in here in this featured section over here. But look at that goat. I was laughing pretty hard about this goat with the fucking MMA-HOLE tattooed on his ass. I think it's pretty epic. That might be the new logo. If you guys like this goat with the tattoo of the MMA-HOLES on its ass, hit me with the ones right now. I need to know. I really do feel it's an epic logo. Maybe that'll be it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Wonderful, wonderful. Chat room, what's up? I see all of you. Coffee's good today. What the fuck? That tattoo left my ass off. For that about you have no idea. I have even better ones. I like tartar sauce. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm naked just saying Maynard thank you. I was hoping. The champ is fucking here. Welcome, champ. Frank Santiago says, that was fun. A fun time with the hot girls. Oh, that's right. Frankie was front and center. He was front and center right there. That was hilarious. That was my favorite part. That was my favorite skit out of the whole thing, for sure. Frankie had the photo booth over there. Did you launch that photo booth page? Let me know. I would love to know. But more importantly, uh-oh, watch out. Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right, guys. All right. Every 10 likes, if you're new to this show, you hear that song. We heard it 3 times already. We are doing really good today. 40 watching, 30 likes, and only 2 people are dying of AIDS. If you look over here, there it is. The pricks. There's only 2 pricks. So there's only going to be 2 casualties today. That's great. But like I said before, yeah, we'll get later on, if you guys want your channel up on that, up in our bitch ass page, I'll throw you in there. Carrie Show gives me a 1. Jay Smooth gives a 1. There you go. Look at the ones in his fooker. Love it. Carrie You Vegan. Anyone play UFC Undisputed 3? I got to get a PlayStation 4. I'm like so out of it. One day. Who is the greatest of all time in MMA? It was the Spider for me. It was. But it kind of got tainted a little bit with the whole fucking steroids thing. So I'd have to think about it. Yes, I did, says Frank. The champ is here, says, about time you said hi, Chris. Sorry about that. Thank you for the kisses. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm blushing. Absolute MMA says, I have UFC Undisputed 3. It's a great game. Yeah, I have to rely on my neighbor, my good friend Anthony, to get video games so I can play by him. I only have a PS3. I'm like Luke Thomas. I got hooked on, hold on, let's see. Jesus Christ is still on the Sacred 2. Jacob says, I got hooked on that guy big time. I was hell-bent and creating a more Dominic Cruz-like fighter. All right, so we're talking about UFC Undisputed. The game looks sick. The game does look pretty sick. Frank Santiago says, webpage set up. All right, you know what? Frankie, hit me up on Facebook. I'd love to see that. I'll share that out with my friends. We'll have dueling photo booths. I do have a photo booth as well, so we can have like a dueling photo booth party. Maybe we'll have a collaboration. I got to say, Frankie made a photo booth. It was awesome. It was freaking awesome. You got to check out his page. He made it from scratch. It was awesome. Good stuff. Cameron Ryder says, if MMA fighters fought open weight, which fighter would end up being victorious? If MMA fighters fought open weight, which fighter? Well, I mean, there's a lot of fighters on the roster. Be a tough one to answer there. Luke Thomas versus Mystic Moss. Bah! Luke Thomas ain't... Listen, Luke. All right? Luke Thomas. So now, I have respect for Luke Thomas. He's an established gentleman that does his thing. He's he does a good job. I'll give him that. But he's a boring man who's talks like this and long-winded conversations about absolutely nothing over and over again. And I don't know. It's just I don't get it. But I did notice this today, that Luke Thomas is looking to branch into the YouTube universe a little more. He probably saw the MMA holes and saw how successful we are with all 751 subscribers. Whoops. Right there. There it is. Now remember, when you subscribe to this fucker, Conor McGregor comes out and he fucking flips off the crowd. So you need to do it right now. But 751 people, Luke Thomas is like, whoa, we got to be like the MMA holes. So that's how that happens. 32 in the chip jar, 42 watching. The shit is flying today, and I'm loving it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Is Dick considered vegan? This is Carrie. Carrie's a sexy, sexual woman. Animal flesh causes cancer, bro. Watch full. What the fuck are you talking about? George Sampras is full of info. Only shrimp. George Sampras, did you follow me on Twitter? Do it right now. When MMA starts, it was open weight. They had to ban the one guy because he killed 2 people. I think they should bring him back. Backwoods North says, and welcome, Backwoods North. I hope you're having a wonderful one.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Do you know who Louis Resto is? Louis Resto. If not, look him up in the documentary Insane. Okay, I will look him up. Backwoods North? I will. And listen, if I do forget to do anything that you guys ask of me, and I say I am going to do it, I have a terrible memory. So what I need you to do is just go on the Twitters, at the MMA-HOLES, DM me over there, and what the fuck? Look at Darkside MC. Scared the shit out of me as he's flipping and fucking. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. Darkside is here. He is wonderful, wonderful. That is right. Every time you subscribe, this motherfucker starts dancing around up there. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. Wonderful, wonderful kids.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Like I said before, if you're new to this shit, this is a weekly show, Wednesday show. We talk MMA and a lot of stupidity. Gunnar Nelson, to me, should fight Wonder Boy. I'm totally on board with that. What do you guys think? What do you say? I need to know. All right. 752, that's right. That's right. Welcome, noob subs. Craig Lee is so nice. He's welcoming our subs. We have the most gentlemanly people in the chat. We have the most beautiful women in the chat. We really have the best chat of all time. I'd rather get cancer than starve every day. That's a terrible statement. Brian Royja. I'm convinced Luke Thomas has buried a few dead bodies in a Vegas desert. Luke Thomas is a sketchy motherfucker. You know what would be the best, though? One day it's going to happen. Guaranteed, guys. Luke Thomas, we've gotten on his radar. He heard the Luke Thomas song. We know that. But we need to have a moment where the MMA holes finally clash with Luke Thomas. We need it to happen. 775 subs equals Luke Thomas song. All right, so is that what you guys want? All we need is 3 more subs, 755, and we play the Luke Thomas song. I think that's a fair thing. So if anyone hasn't subbed, sub right now. 3 of you fucks will play the Luke Thomas song just for you. Thomas Lynch says, yes. Yeah, Tim F. George Sampras' Gunner needs to choke the boring out of Wonder Girl. Oh, Marlon's going to get you, George Sampras. A lot of shit causes cancer. It does. It sucks. Cancer sucks, man. Let me get a cancer suck. There we go. Cancer causes cancer, says Tim F. Let me get a cancer sucks in the chat. It is the worst. It really is. Cancer sucks in the chat. Fuck cancer. Let's do it. Yeah, give me fuck cancer. I'd rather that. Pro244i says the champ is here. Dip your tip in the jar, and you get a song every 10 dips. That's right. Pro Tool is showing the rules. That's right. 33 already. Wow, we just got started. We got 33 in that tip jar. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Right, Ellen? Now, everyone in the chat, if you are new, I want you guys to have this because the chat is flowing and going. There's a lot of people talking right now, so you need this.
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
Everyone needs head movement in that chat. Shit's fucking flowing. Here is a food cancer from Frank. Sucks, fuck you, cancer. That's right. Cancer sucks, fuck you, cancer. That's right. Tim F gave both. Cancer Sukes, food cancer. Frank Pavon says 10 likes equals 3 subs equals song. I need I don't know. I need a new song for something. We're gonna make a new song. We debating on having a Marlynn song when she jumps in on the show. It'd be hilarious if we had an intro song to her coming on. I think that'd be pretty funny. You know that song would be horrible. I don't think Luke Thomas recognizes us as human beings, says Fredette about it. We are a lower species in his eyes. Not even kidding. I'm curious if Luke Thomas is the dick that he portrays himself to be. I'm very curious. Now, for you guys that don't know who Luke Thomas is, this is not a Luke Thomas bashing show, although when we get 755 subscribers, you'll hear the song bashing him. But I don't think he's a bad person. He doesn't seem like a bad person. He's just a dry person. Very dry person. And knows everything. He knows it all. I don't claim to know everything. I'm Mystic Moss. I predict everything, yes. But I don't know. I'm far from knowing everything. I'm just a fucking fan like you guys. I'll be the dick. Cancer rules. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess if your name is Jesus Christ, you could say that? That's terrible, Jesus. That's fucking terrible. Absolute MMA 101 says Conor McGregor is a cancer. Oh my God. Conor, is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Love Marlon, says Craig Lee. Now, Craig Lee, who do you like better? This is a good question. Craig Lee, do you like Marlon or do you like Sarah Payne? Because you seem like you were all over Sarah Payne on the last show. Who do you rank higher? And I know Marlon's lurking and watching. So if you like Sarah Payne or Marlon, let me know. Which one do you like better? You better say the right answer because... All right, Luke is monotone fook, says Craig Lee. Frank Pavant says Luke Thomas is a cunt. George Sampras, wow, we're 2 away. We played a song. And that's a subscriber. Fuck Luke Thomas song. Hashtag Marlon's hot, says George Sampras. There you go, George Sampras. That was very nice of you. Dark Side MC just joined. So, Mitch Shore, if you discussed, hold on, it or not sure, you're probably saying, if you discussed it or not, but Woodley is literally killing that division pay-per-view, man. Such a boring crybaby. Now, Darkside, if you are new to this, I think you are. I don't think I've seen you before, but I've gone on rants about Woodley. If you could check out the previous streams, I literally dedicated one long stream about Tyron Woodley. He can be very annoying in the way he goes about things and cries and does his thing. You got the stage. You're the champ. The world's your oyster. Don't complain. Take it by the balls and run with it. Go with it. And I feel that he spends too much time complaining about things when he should be embracing the moment. If he's overlooked in certain situations, look past that. Keep trucking. Keep going. If you show some sort of personality, the UFC will give back to you. And yes, he's been slighted in some ways. He has. But it's because people are like, we don't want to see this guy that's bitching and complaining about everything. So, but if you want to see more of that, we have more ranting about that. You know, I could go on and on about him, but that doesn't need to happen tonight. Right, Pat? Fook the Sopranos, says Frank. Luke belongs in a coffin. Jesus. Well, listen. We only wish harm on the dislikes. That's it. We wish harm on the dislikes. That's about it. Man, this chat is going so good. Have you ever seen Luke Thomas in person? No, I heard he's a big burly man with big hands and a small cock. Jesus Christ says, no, I haven't. Okay, it sounds gay. Frank Bavon. Let's see. Right now, Luke Thomas is studying his thesaurus. Says Brian Roger. Tyron Woodley needs to retire. Well, listen, he's still a really good fighter. Ian says Tyron Woodley is the biggest pay-per-view draw of all time. I love that. That's great.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Fook Woodley, says Frank. George Sampras is here. Says Tyron Woodley did nothing wrong. Jesus Christ says, but we have turkey cereal in Greece TV. Okay. Woodley is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Says Jay Smooth. Craig Lee says, Sarah. Hold on. I fucking lost you. Sarah, I would like to roll on the mat and then rub her in baby oil, says Craig Lee. I'm sure Sarah would love to do that with you, too.
Wonderful.
As you lick her tattoos, like you said the last time. Pro244I says, Luke Thomas is sleeping in a coffin right now, waiting for midnight. So the funny part is, I see the champ is here, says, when Woodley complains on vacation with his family, it's a deeper issue. And it has that's my imitation of that smushy smiley face over there. So it was pretty funny about this. Yeah, we need 2 more songs, Frank. Get 2 more subscribers. 2 more subscribers. We play the Fuck Luke Thomas song. So if you aren't subscribed, do it right now. And we give a fuck to you, Luke Thomas. What the fuck? What am I talking about? Fuck Luke Thomas. So we were talking about this Monday. We were talking about when Sarah Payne was on. And I did the interview with her opponent. I watched it again. I did watch it again because Sarah, this is the best part. Sarah said she was getting ready the morning of the fight. Now, if you guys aren't aware, Sarah Payne is an MMA fighter. She's a pro fighter. She fights in Premier FC. She fought in Bellator. She's a friend of the MMA-HOLES. She's wonderful. She's a great girl. She came on yesterday to talk about her victory. And the funniest part of that whole conversation, besides the fact that she touches her own poop with her fingers, because you guys maybe ask her that. Besides that, Sarah, fuck in my pants. Just subscribed. Thank you. One more. We hear the Luke Thomas song. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. In My Pants is here. Yes, that's great. That's a great name. I love that. In My Pants. That's good. In_my_pants. So Sarah Payne, that fucking last Bruce Buffer thing caught me off guard. I think I almost shit my pants. She was getting ready. She was getting her nails done, getting ready for the fight, preparing. She watched the video and how he said how Tammy Warwick was going to kick the shit out of Sarah in the second round. And she was like, what? You got to watch that video again. It's so funny knowing that Sarah actually watched that before the fight. It's great. It really is great. Definitely watch that video back because it's kind of like, I kind of egged Tammy on. It wasn't Tammy's fault. I was like, predict a victory. Tell me what you think's going to happen. I baited her in that direction, and Tammy was a good sport, said what she thought, and it was pretty funny. It's funny hearing the story back. I'll stop babbling. Fuck me in the ass. There it is. The cringiest live MMA chat on YouTube is here. 754. Get another subscriber in this fucker. We're going to play the Fuck Luke Thomas song for the fuck of it. Jacob, have you ever won a spelling bee? Musazi will beat Weidman. Oh my God, I hope so. And there's a good chance of that happening. I will be rooting for the Long Island boy, but there is a very good chance that Musazi could be victorious. Regardless, that should be a fun one to watch. After we do a couple more chatting with you guys, we will let's dip into that UFC 210 card. It's only a couple of weeks away. This weekend, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. But we will be talking a lot of UFC 210. She is a badass good chick, says Craig Lee. Brian Rogers says, is Weidman fighting Musazi next pay-per-view? Yes. Fred About says, good question, Tim. Oh, what did Tim ask? Let's see. Jacob, have you ever won a spelling bee? Okay, I've read that. Let's see. Matt Salisbury says, come on, sub it up. Darkside MC. I saw Dana saying that when he owned the UFC, he enjoyed every day no matter what. But now I don't get the impression he's enjoying anything. I don't think Dana White gives a shit about anything. I really don't think. If you notice Dana White now, when that whole thing went down on UFC 208 and everything started falling apart, if we had old school Dana White, he would have lost himself. He would have completely shit himself. He didn't give a fuck. The man is paid. He looks so relaxed right now and doesn't care about anything. Yes, he wants to make sure that the sport does well, of course. But he doesn't look as stressed as he did before he got that big payday. So I don't think he's really that stressed out now. I really don't. I think he's just living it up. He's got a great job, just chilling out. That was racist, Jacoby. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. What are you guys doing? Poor Jacob. GSP, a pre-USADA fighter. He burnt out. This is Frank Pavon. Pro244 Ice is Luke Thomas. Where'd you go? Speed on garlic powder. Jeff, that's dumb if you think that. Forget about it. Jesus Christ says, who has watched the movie Get Out? I've never seen it. Cameron Ryder says, Jesus Christ, that was a good movie. So it was. Maybe I have to check it out. Nuts on your chin means you have a dick in your mouth, Chris. Good. That is good.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh shit, Fangirl MMA is here. Invicta 22, main card rematch this weekend. Thank you, Fangirl MMA. Now, let's talk, Fangirl. Now that you're here. Now, you guys want to see a babe? Check out Fangirl MMA's channel. Very pretty girl, knowledgeable girl. And if you guys think that we should collaborate, hit me with the ones in the chat right now. She's got some good stuff going on there. From the West Coast, I think. You're in LA. Yeah, good stuff over there, Fangirl MMA. Thanks for hanging out with us. Check out her channel, guys. Maybe we could do is we were talking about this. Living room. So like I said before, this is the channel. The featured section over here, you're in the MMA-HOLE's living room. The featured section over here, I want to fill it up with swole MMA-HOLE fans or MMA fans. And we could start a community of dysfunctional stuff. That's right. Basically, anyone jumping in right now, welcome. We are Mischiefs. We are the cringiest MMA chat on YouTube. We talk MMA, but we have a little fun at the same time. We have a lot of fun, actually. This is the MMA-HOLE's living room where shit goes down and dirty. And we go like this. UFC. Oh, not here. Fuck me in the goat ass. Look at the ones, kids. Look at the ones coming in. All right. It looks like people are on board. All right. Subscribe to my new friend over here, Fangirl MMA.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So here is UFC 210. There it is. Look at it in all its glory. Daniel D.C. Cormier versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. Like I said before, This one here, you lose any of these two motherfuckers, the card's going to be an average fight night. Average. Thomas Lynch says Get Out was a good movie. I got to check this movie out. Everyone's talking about it. I posted the Marlon comment at the same time as Pro2. Sub and like. Laugh my ass off. You guys, keep it going in that chat. You guys are doing a great job. I have to say. Check it out, guys. Look it over here. Ricky Shot has joined the MMA-HOLES force. Flex for Ricky. Everyone flex right now. But we promised if we hit 755 subscribers tonight, we would do this. We would play the song of all songs. Everybody right now in the chat, give me a fuck Luke Thomas.
For some reason, I'm really excited for this one.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, fuck you! Yeah!
Sing along.
Widow's peak, stupid hair, that's your opinion, I don't care. I can deadlift, I can squat, my inverted penis looks like a twat. Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you, Luke Thomas,
That's right.
fuck you, Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks. Comfy hoodies, extra tight suits, Eddie Munster face, hot dog bottom lip, never smiles, serial killer ears, YouTube live streams, never reach chat. Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you, Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks. Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you.
Everybody fuck Luke Thomas in the chat.
Fuck you, Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks.
We did it. We did it. Big round of applause for the MMA-HOLES. Check them out in that chat. Big, wonderful, wonderful round of applause.
Wonderful.
That's right. Fuck that guy, Luke Thomas. There's his beautiful song. And that's how we do it. If you don't know who Luke Thomas is, he is an MMA reporter. And we've been busting chops for a hot minute. Look at all the fook Luke Thomas. I love it. That's awesome. Oh, God. He never reads the chat. That's right. That's why we turn on him. Fuck that guy. Luke, I'm your fucking father. This is Frank Santiago. Look at this. Brian Royja, George Sampras. It's so great. It really is so great. I like this shit. Ricky Shot. Welcome, MMA-HOLE friend. That's right. I hope you do have a good time over here. We have a good time over here. The difference between this channel, and I'm not dogging any other MMA channel, there's a lot of good MMA channels. There really is. When I decided to put this circus together, I wanted to have fun. I want to have an MMA channel that's just a lot of fun. Just to talk shit, talk MMA, fans getting together. We're not going to push information into your face. We're going to make predictions. We're going to sing. We're going to dance. We're going to hang out in living rooms and talk about big burly black men about to beat the shit out of each other for a belt. A lot of stuff goes down here. But that's what we do. The champ is here says, is Luke really with a transgender girl? Yes, that's true. Right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
It is true. It is. Luke is a butt munch. Fuck you, Luke T. You fucking motherfucker. Well, Steven Siddell is getting angry in there. That's what I thought. Luke Thomas donated his knowledge to charity. There we go, Carrie. The Carrie Show gives a fook, Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas raises the bar for MMA channels. George Sampras, shut up. Craig Lee, fangirl on Twitter. There you go. Check her out on Twitter, too. Check her out on Twitter. New MMA-HOLE.
Wonderful.
Let's see. All right, so I did open this up. I sent to a couple of our MMA-HOLES. I sent out the link to our Google Hangouts. Here is our Hangouts right in here. Look at that magical, mystical face with the crown. That's right. That is me. In that spot over there, when we have MMA-HOLES join, Marlon Lane says she might jump in for a bit later on. So if you guys are happy to see Marlon Lane jump in, hit me with the ones right now. I need to know if you want to see her. And Jesus Christ, what are you putting cells in there? Wow, what happened to my fucking chat? Hold on. Let's fix this up. La-di-da. My graphics are all banged out today. I think Luke Thomas has sabotaged the MMA-HOLES live. Here we go. OBS in the house. Fix you up. All right. Wow, we're fucking banged out today on OBS. That's all right. This is the best we're going to get. Good enough. All right, so the chat is fixed. This is the room hanging with the holes. Keep subscribing, guys. Every time you subscribe, Conor McGregor jumps bang right over here. He fucking flips off the crowd. He dances, he sings. There we go, Frank Bavon. Everyone wants to see the Marlynn in the house. Frank Santiago's in. So Marlon, if you're here, if you're watching, the MMA holes are waiting for you, but she is at work, so she has to go to this special. The best part when Marlon jumps in is this. She has to go to the quarantined room. She has to isolate herself from everyone else because the circus that goes on over here, no one could really listen to the craziness. So that's that. This chat is very swole today. Look at you guys. You should all be proud of yourselves. You're all outdoing yourselves. It is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, John. My sound effects are getting a little loud. Let's try it again.
Wonderful,
A
wonderful.
little better. 37 in the tip jar. Every time we get 10 more likes, we play the next song. We do it. Now, let's see. We have 756. 756 subscribers. So let's do this. If we hit... I know it's a Wednesday night, so it's tough to grab a bunch of subscribers. Let's just do this. 760 subscribers, and we just lost one. Fuck you. See you later. Let's get a fuck 756 right now. Everyone give me a fuck 756. If we get 760 subscribers, let's all sing and dance and celebrate the demise of Luke Thomas one more time. 760 subscribers, we're going to do it again. That's right. There we go. 2 more in that jar. You know what's going to happen. Shit's about to go down. Also, fangirl, call her. Carrie Show says, who's Luke Thomas? Probably not. Yeah, Carrie, would you fuck Luke Thomas? When does Conor fight again? He will be fighting Floyd Mayweather. It's happening. Lock it up. What's a Luke Thomas? Is Thomas Lynch. Olive Garden is Bay. Fuck you, Carrie. Die in a fire. Oh, my God. Black Aldrin. Jesus.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Holy shit. Guys, I have a special announcement to make. First of all, if we get 4 more subscribers, we're going to play the Luke Thomas song. But more importantly, let's do it. Sing! That's right. 10 more.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Holy
I've got
shit.
10 more likes. I've got
We're
10
losing
more
our
likes.
minds.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Holy shit, John Fears is just subscribed. Welcome, John Fears. Bang, John Fears is here. That is wonderful, wonderful. Get a couple more. Hey, wow, we're so close to 760. We're going to dance and sing to Luke Thomas one more time. Welcome, John Fears. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES Live. Wow, 43 in the tip jar. You guys are tipping away. I like that. That's right. Boom. There's the poster. Daniel Cormier. Rumble Johnson. Now, we spoke about this before. I don't know if they fixed it, but let me see. I'm going to check something out here. Here's the living room. Welcome back to my living room. Here's my email. Email me. Let's see. La 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 la. Whoops. Let's go like this. All right. UFC 210. UFC 210. I want to see if they have a new poster. Poster. Yeah, there we go. Poster. That's right. That's what we do. Poster. I'm stuttering. All right. Images. Okay. So here's a poster. DC's nice and big on this one. A little better. All right. That's weak. All right. So, I mean, that's a little better. There you go. The champ is a little front and center. That's good. Good job. But the original poster, what did I do? What did I just do? What the fuck's wrong with me? The original poster was this one right here. And I could understand why he's upset about this. I could definitely understand. As Rumble Johnson is gigantic and bloodied behind him. I totally get it. I don't see any other posters here. What is this? Oh, it's the John Jones one. That's it. So you got 2 posters here. This is hilarious, by the way. I mean, I know this has nothing to do with anything, but this always cracks me up. I love this. It's Carl Winslow. So great. But yeah, here are the posters. There's only 2 posters here. You got this one here. What the fuck? Fuck you in the ass. You got this one here, which is good. You know, he's front and center. He is the champ. And you got this one here, which is a complete disaster. And then, by the way, these guys are on the card too. Like I said before, if you lose these 2, the rest of the card is just men's and men's. This is a good fight. Like, not saying that there's bad fights on this card. It's just very fight night-ish. Very fight night-ish over here. But these 2 are juicy. They are juicy. What do you guys think about UFC 210? I want to know right now in the chat, what's your feelings on UFC 210? First of all, are you paying for the pay-per-view? Second of all, if you're in the area, are you going to the fight? Or do you just not give a fook? Let me know about UFC 210 right now. Myself, like I said, I think I'm going to pass up on it, but I do want to hit that week. I want to hit fight week over there and do my thing. I want to bombard the line and have some fun with the fans. Maybe get some fighters on the show as well. Come back and do a fight, buddies, because I'm a loyal MMA hole. 2 more subscribers, kids. We're going to do the Luke Thomas song one more time. We're going to hang out with our wangs out, dance and sing to Luke Thomas. I'm having fun today. This is a good show. I'm having a great time with you guys. You guys are the heart and soul of the MMA holes and are wonderful, wonderful. That's right. UFC 210 is right around the corner. Okay, let's see. Sad card, says Craig Lee. UFC wants Rumble to win so he can fight Jones. I don't think UFC could go wrong either way with that one. Let's be honest. Both fights will be freaking fantastic. Oh, someone's calling me. My phone's acting all weird. All right. Fredette about says Cormier beat the GOAT Silva, meaning Cormier is the GOAT. So if you beat a GOAT, you are a GOAT. I see how that works now. So Craig Lee is going to steal it or get a Jesus Christ link up in this bitch. George Samper says, Fred, can we all remember Cormier is a middleweight? Let's see. Ricky Shot says, what the fuck? What's up, Chris? Greetings from, where is it? Where are you from? Suriname? Where is Suriname? And this is fucking awesome. It sounds like a really cool place. Where is that from? Let me know. I'm a terrible geographic person, but Suriname, welcome in the house. Represent. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cornmeal will rape Harambe Johnson like he did the first time. Very nice, Jay Smooth.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jeff Roberts is here. Says Cormier is going to pull out of the fight like a certified bitch with some retarded injury. I like Cormier. I've said it before. I'm a Cormier fan, but let's not be fooled. He's been in this situation before, and he has pulled out multiple times. He likes to pull out. Mate, look at the third fight on the pay-per-view. Absolute shit. And like I said before, I said the same thing to V-Neck. It's not all that. It's not all that. Now, listen, I'm not a Cote fan. I'm sorry. Cote doesn't do it for me. Not saying this is going to be a bad fight, and Cote's been doing all right lately. It just doesn't tickle my pickle. I do like Brooks, and I do like Oliveira. This fight over here, I feel could be bumped to the third fight. I think we should do a little switcheroo. Cavillo jumps right back in. She is actually one to look out for as well, so I kind of understand. Wow, look at Pearl Gonzalez. Wow, check out Pearl Gonzalez over here. I don't know if you could see this. Hold on. Her face is a little small. Let's see if I can zoom in. I haven't figured out this computer quite right. Let's see. Let's go like this. All right, let's do this. Let's all creep. If you see that a little bit better. But Gonzalez looks like she's a pretty woman. Pretty girl. But yeah, I understand the Cavillo thing. This girl has a lot of potential over here. So I get it. I still think that I'd rather see this as the third fight. But you know what? She's got juice, this girl. She's a good fighter. So I'll give it to them on that. But let's be honest. This is a fucking fight night card. That's what it is. It is what it is. Sorry. Just my opinion. Don't want to disappoint anyone. It's just my fucking humble opinion. Oh, man. People hit me up. Good stuff. I'm very popular today. All right, let's take this off. Let's take that poster off. It's making me nauseous. 45 in the tip jar. Good stuff, guys. 2 more away. 2 more subscribers away. We're going to play the Luke Thomas song again. Fuck it. We'll dance and sing. That's right. All right. What did I miss? Cote's a fleshlight. What's up, my Negro? Left my ass off. Hey, fangirls, you still here? Let's see. She says a lot. Daniel Frog Cormier will get whooped, says Ricky. The weekly wacky challenge. Gay WBU.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The Carry Show says, calm down, Black Aldrin. Close to 40, maybe. I must have missed something. Pro244I says, I think he has a crush on you, Carrie. I think everyone does, right? Connor does.
Yes, sir.
Looks like you pulled Carrie, says Frank Bavon. Black Cauldron, is it true you're bawling? Why should he calm down, says George Sampras. No, the Cynthia Cavillo versus the random chick. It's right before the Weidman fight. Laughed my ass off. Cavillo's, she's the one to look out for. I don't know who the random chick is. She's pretty, but I'll give her that. I'm not sure who she is. But Brooks Oliveira, I think we could all, even the Cote fight, I would rather see Brooks Oliveira as the third fight on that one. Maybe that's just me. Oh, yeah. Usman's on the card, too. Yeah, there's guys there, there's guys there that are good to look out for. It's just not a fucking pay-per-view. I'm sorry. I Why am I apologizing? Fuck apologizing. Let's see what else we got over here. Ian Rubbish. Frank Pavon says he will come too soon. He's having angry wank. Like this? Thank you, Patrick Cummings. Thank you. Thank you very much. Has everyone seen the Carrie nudes? Oh my god. Let's see. Rest in peace, Cormier. Gay guard. You know what? George Samper says rest in peace in Cormier. In the Cormier. Hold on. Pro Tool 44i says, Chris, read this, you fuck. Did anyone do the Wonderful Wonderful Challenge yet, or the MMA-HOLES Challenge? What was... Okay. So the Wonderful Wonderful Challenge is a fucking fail. But I'm not taking it down yet. I've kind of failed on it too, because when I did go away for that Premier FC, I was so wrapped up in what was going on, had so much on my plate, that it was tough to pull. I did yellow Wonderful Wonderful. I didn't get it on tape. But I'm going to keep the challenge going. I'm going to keep it flowing. UFC 210 is coming up. If I could get my ass over there for the fight week, I would love, 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 love to hit up the Wonderful Wonderful Challenge and do it. Guys, remember, the Wonderful Wonderful Challenge is this. Bang! Scream Wonderful Wonderful at the top of your lungs. Hashtag the Wonderful Wonderful Challenge at the MMA-HOLES. Put up a video. I'll play it live on here. All we need is one submission, and if that's what it is, you get a shirt. It's that simple. But I've been slacking on it. I should have promoted this a little bit more. Who gives a fuck? But it's still on the table, guys. I still want to see it. Church, funerals, wherever the fuck you want to do it. Yeah. Just scream Wonderful Wonderful really loud. Like this.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Champ buy a t-shirt. Let me bang, bro, says Stephen Killam. He looks like he should be hopping around Ribbit, says Matt Salisbury. Megan, click like. Craig Lee's giving out orders right there. Foam Duggar says, Rumble better learn how to... Oh, I lost you. How to defend the takedown, you fooker. All right, we're going to talk about that right now. Rumble versus Anthony Johnson versus Daniel Cormier. Where is it? Boom! Right over here. This fight is coming up. What do you guys predict on this one? Rumble Johnson or DC? Who do you guys have? I need to know right now. Let me know in the chat. Now, I usually never give you my guaranteed picks for this one, but I've been saying it. I'm going to stick with it. Most likely, I'm not going to change it. DC easily is going to win this fight. I feel it's going to be no problem. He's going to win this fight. Turn this fucking thing off. Bang. Turn it off. DC is going to win this fight, in my opinion. I don't even think it's going to be close. I think DC is even going to do it quicker and faster this time around. It was a great fight. I watched it again. A lot of fun to watch. DC got rocked, went flying across the cage. Rumble jumped on top of him, did what he had to do. Couldn't finish the deal. DC came back, ran it back. See you later. What do you guys think? Let's see. Marlon's here. Welcome, Marlon.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Pearl is from Chicago. She is 7-1, and she has a boxing background. All right, there you go. Marlon with the stats going on the Invisible Woman. Let's check her out. When Marlon comes in, she could tell us more about Pearl. But, Marlon, do you really give a shit about Pearl? I want to know what your thoughts on UFC 210 is. So when you do come in, we'll talk about that later. No rush. George Samper says, I scream Wonderful Wonderful at work. Oh, man, video it. Everyone needs to video that shit. I think it's just hilarious. Ian says, I wonder how many empty seats there is going to be at 210. It's in Buffalo. So I have a feeling they have nothing better to do, so they're probably going to buy the tickets. The Barclays Center sold out UFC 208 with no one on the card. They sold out. So I got DC by Lay and Pray, says Stephen Killam. DC really doesn't do lay and pray because DC finishes. You know what I'm saying? DC doesn't just fucking stay on top of a person and just lay and lay and lay. DC looks to finish his opponent. He looks to choke them out. Do whatever he can to put his opponent away. So I don't kill DC for being a ground guy. But that will happen. DC will do what he's got to do, in my opinion. Rumble says 1Y, 1 arc. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. Okay, there's
wonderful,
Rumble.
Wonderful.
Are you a lumberjack, Marlon? Says Fred about it. Okay, let's see. Jeff Roberts says, WNBA preseason game draws more viewers than Patrick Cote fight.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm not a Cote guy. Doesn't do it for me. Cormier round 3, R and C. Rear naked choke. Says Ian. Frank Santiago says Rumble. We're split up in this one. Tim F says DC will lose and drown his sorrows in Popeye's chicken.
Wonderful, wonderful.
DC, no doubt. Mystic Moss, LOL. You are wrong, says George Samper. Stop it. I'm always right. Right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
Brian Roger, where'd you go? I lost you. I know you said something. Where'd you go? Okay. Ninja versus Ninja pay-per-views don't sell very well because people can't see what's going on. Yes, that just happened. Marlon, much love. Steven Sedillo says Rumble by TKO. Ricky shot. DC will get KO'd, man. George Samper says Harambe will kill Carl Winslow. Marlon Lane says, well, thank you guys for the kind words. I'm a logistics broker. That is wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Matt Salisbury says Rumble. Fancy says Fredette about it. Matt Salisbury says, good evening, Mar. Mar. Oh, you're on a Mar basis. That's nice. Bar. Good evening, Mar. Let's see. Brian Rogers says, Marlynn, you are a vegan. That's right. You guys, keep that chat going and flowing. Keep it going. Look at this guy. Very smart people. We have 758 very, very smart people. And they are all wonderful, wonderful. And they all have head movement.
Head movement! Head movement!
That's right. 210 is average, says Brian Roger. Make logic great against George Sampras. Jesus Christ says, true Sampras. Artem is a vegan. Patrick Cote is GOAT. You say Artem Lobov. We must talk about Artem Lobov. Stay tuned. We'll be talking about that in a second. Brian Rogers says, no, I am not. I am, but I do love vegan food and would have no problem giving up meat if I had to. George Sampras says, really? Carrie is the GOAT. This is Tim F. Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking over through here. Marlon, you so dreamy. Rampage versus King Mo will be fight of the year. Meat eaters are barely a 7. This is George. All right, you guys are silly. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Check it out, guys. Everyone, welcome. If you're just joining us right now, this is the MMA-HOLES Live weekly show, Wednesday show. Show is flowing and going. We've been going strong for an hour and 8 minutes. You guys have been killing it. I always kill it. I mean, it just works out very well. Here's the living room. This is the MMA-HOLES living room. We did talk about UFC 210. Let's get off of this subject and let's go here to the UFC schedule. We're going to talk about the UFC schedule, and after this, I do want to get into Bellator. They're going to be pay-per-viewing it at MSG. They're going to try it again. They're going to give it another go. Laughable. It's very laughable what they're trying to do here. We're going to get into that, though. All right. So, here we go. We got the Mighty. Does anyone give a shit about this? I need to know right now. In the chat right now, give me, if you care about this fight right here, I give a shit or don't give a shit. Yes shit or no shit. Just give me a yes shit or no shit right now in the chat. Yes shit, no shit on this fight here. Demetrius Johnson versus Wilson Reese. Yes shit, no shit. I need to know right now. I'm giving this a no shit. Nothing against you, Mighty. I mean, this shit I give a shit about right here. I definitely give a shit about that. But who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I give a shit about this too. But oh fuck. It is a fight night. Look at the no shits right now. No shit Fook Mighty Mouse. George giving no fucks. No shit Frank Pavon. The weekend you're getting high, Craig. No shit, no shit. Best live podcast. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We do all our shows live, man. That's how it works. That's how we roll. Because I love hanging with you guys. You guys are awesome. But, yeah, I'm going to give this one a no shit. I do care about this. I care about this, but I give 2 shits about this, so I give it a no shit. No shit, no shit, no shit. For midget versus midget. Can versus can. Mouse is #1 pound for pound fighter. Nobody gives a shit, says Israel. Jesus Christ. Thomas Lynch says, there we go, Marlynn. Yes, shit. Okay, so here we go. Ricky Shot gives it a shit. No shit, says Matt Salisbury. A lot of no shits. Guys, if you do give a shit, tell me why. Listen, I'm down with this. I'm down with this. But boom, this here, no shit for sure. This is why it's not a pay-per-view. So, 2 things with that. That is a fight night, yes. It is in Kansas City, Missouri. So, it's not a FS1 card. It's not a Fight Pass card. It is a Fox card. So, if you're not going to headline a pay-per-view, at least headline a Fox card. You get all the advertisements. It's more exposure and stuff like that. So, right there, it kind of softens the blow. Kind of. But, you are the pound-for-pound champ. And you're headlining a Fox card, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Paige Van Zant and the Karate Hottie headlined a Fox card as well. No belt on the line. So right now you're saying to me, UFC, that Mighty Mouse and Wilson Reese are the same as Paige Van Zandt and the Karate Hottie. That's what you're saying right now with this headlining card, this main event. That's what you're saying right now. It is a slap in the face. Now, if anyone should be mad, it should be this man, Mighty Mouse, not Tyron Woodley. Mighty Mouse should be mad. I'd rather watch Paul Felder fight than a Mighty Mouse fight, says Tim F. Paul Felder is a cut. 758 subs, need 2 more, right? Frank Bivon, tell them to get on board right now. Where is it? Right over here? Right here. 758, give me 2 more. We're going to dance and sing the Luke Thomas song one more time. And remember, Conor McGregor jumps on the fence and he flips off the crowd as well. But yeah, it is a slap in the face to poor Mighty Mouse. Marlon says, Mighty Mouse is an amazing fighter. He is just a little dude, and that's why no one cares. Hold on. But as a ma, I appreciate and respect what he does. George Samper says, Michelle Waterman. Tim F says, yeah, what Marlon said. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a slap in the face, but I am interested in this one because Jacare Souza keeps on taking those gambles and fighting a guy in Robert Whittaker who is no fucking slouch. Look at this man, Whittaker. Now, Jacare Souza happens to be one of my faves. So every time he gets in there, I'm on board. I was a fan of Strikeforce. I'm still a fan. Love the way they do fights. Look at this guy. Would you just look at this guy? C-Ho, just subscribe. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. One more sub. We get the Luke Thomas song. Look at this guy. Sexy as all hell. C-Ho. C-Ho in the house. That's right. I don't know what the fuck that was. But Whittaker. Robert Whittaker, there he is. 18-4-0. Oh, you could remember him from the Ultimate Fighter. I think it was Nations. And my man is on a winning streak. Boom, 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 boom. Running through guys. This fight here, the Brunson fight, was legit. Off the hook. Couple of decisions. KO, TKO, KO, TKO. Unanimous decision. But make no mistake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Going for 7 in a row against a man who is a dangerous man. The Jacare man. So, what do you guys think about this fight? This one should be a good one, for sure. But let's be honest. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it fucking is. One more. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Look at those very smart people. You know what that means. It only means one thing. Everyone, hold on to your panties. Hold on to your cocks and vaginas. Shit's about to go down. And everyone in the chat, give me a fuck Luke Thomas.
It's time!
Welcome excited for this one.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, fuck you!
Yeah! Ready, Eddie Matchit is here. Welcome, Eddie.
Yeah!
Sing along, kids.
Widow's peak,
Fuck Luke
stupid
Thomas in the
hair.
chat.
That's your opinion, I don't care. I can deadlift, I can squat. My inverted penis looks like a twat. Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you.
Keep it going with the fuck Luke Thomas
fuck
is.
you. Luke
760
Thomas, Luke Thomas, eat a bag of tits. Comfy hoodies, extra tight suits. Eddie Monster face, hot dog bottom lip. Never smiles, serial killer ears. YouTube live streams, never reads chat. Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you.
Fuck that
Luke
guy.
Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks. Fuck you, Luke
Light up the
Thomas,
fucks,
fuck
light up the
you.
fucks.
Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks.
Yes. Fucking love it. You guys are awesome, wonderful, wonderful in the chat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fucking Luke Thomas all night long. And it is wonderful, wonderful. Marlon, you have competition for hottest in the chat. Who do we got going on here, Marlon? Are people trying to dethrone Marlon? You can't dethrone Marlon. She's an MMA-hole queen. She's part of the MMA-holes. She's an OG. And there's always a special place in the heart of the chat room, which is right over here, for the Marlon. Because Marlon is wonderful, wonderful, right?
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. That is correct. So let's do this. We have 760. Fuck it. We get to 770. We sing and dance another time. Why the fuck not? So keep it going. Keep on subscribing. And we'll keep dancing along. You keep subbing. And I'll keep singing and dancing. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES living room. Check it out. Okay, we talked about the Mighty Mouse. But this is the one I wanted to go to. Don't sleep on this shit. The champ is here says, is Connor blessed with another gift, or is that a cup? He loves tight shorts. He does love tight shorts. Brian Adams says Luke Thomas turns him on. That's true. It's a true statement. A couple more in that tip jar, and we'll play the 10 more like song. We'll play them all. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Rest in peace, Goldberg. Cub Swanson, the GOAT. Artem Lobov. Look at this man. Would you just look at this man? He's an angry man. You may know of him. He's on a 2-fight winning streak. Why the fuck not? As Mexican calls him, Mr. 500. But he's doing pretty good. Does he deserve this fight? No. He does not deserve this fight. No. But I'm in. I'm fucking in. Cub Swanson's a beast. Good for Cub taking this fight. He's taking one for the team right here. Now, this is a fight night. This is Nashville. This fight card is lit. Starting it off with Ellenberger versus George Sampras. Look, your man is right there. Mike Perry, the GOAT. Mike Perry is here. Look at this. Ellenberger, Sampras. Look at this. Mike Perry. Ellenberger, Perry. Laus on his back versus Ray. Stevie Ray. Not too shabby. Scotland in the fucking house. John fucking Dotson is back. Eddie Wineland. I feel like I haven't seen him in a hot minute. This is going to be lit. Check this out. St. Preux is back. Roger. What? And speaking of back, Al Iaquinta, raging from Strong Island, is back. Holy shit. Versus Diego Sanchez. And then headlined with Swanson versus Lobov. Nashville, Tennessee. Let me fucking hear you. Let me hear you now. Look at that main card. Soak in that main card. I need to know right now in the chat. Yes shit or no shit? Yes, I give a shit, or no, I don't give a shit. I'm pretty sure you guys give a shit on this one. Yes shit or no shit? I am giving a big yes shit on this card, because this card is legit. This card's a fucking... This is the card right here. This is the card. I am down with this for sure, man. Thank you very much, UFC Fight Night. This is a gift. This is a gift to the fans. Look at this. Oh, man, this card's going to be so good. What do you guys think? Let me know right now in the chat. Yes shit or no shit. I appreciate that, Craig. Much love to you. Marlon's throwing the love in there.
Wonderful.
Okay, Lausen for the bonus wins. Stefan Killam. Add Diego, LOL, Tim F. Cub can't KO. He too bastard old, says Frank Pavon. Chris, I might go to Nashville. It's only 3 hours away from me. Craig, if you are there...
Wonderful.
That is wonderful. If you do go, you have to be an MMA-HOLES correspondent. I tell you what, I'd love to get on a plane and go to that one. And the tickets are super... By the way, I don't know if it's sold out yet, but they said when the tickets went on sale for that fight, it was lit. Like, it was so cheap to get cage-side seats. You're talking like $150 for like cage-side seats or some shit like that, or $100 and change for cage-side seats. I mean, in New York for cage-side seats, you have to sell a body part. You have to take off your arm or your leg, and you have to give up your heart to get, seats like that. So, if the tickets are available, get them now. Gobble them up quickly, because that's going to sell out pretty quick. The card's great. I gave a crap. This is Marlon. Apart from Yol, I think Jacare could lock down the middleweight division. It's not a far cry, Outlaw. Yes shit says In My Pants. I like that name, In My Pants. It's a good one. I lost you there. So we got a yes shit Ricky Shot. Tim F. Diego was on Tough Season 1. That was like forever ago. It really was a long time ago. Stefan Killen says yes shit. George Sampras says Artem, Mike Perry make this a borderline pay-per-view. This shit, I'm telling you, man, I would pay for this card. I would. Don't tell the UFC. I would actually pay. Thomas Lynch says yes shit. I give a fucking shit, says Jay Smooth. Jesus Christ says, who has better chances to win, Connor with Floyd or Artem with Cub? I would say Artem in this one. Even though I'm not saying Artem's going to win, but I say he has a better chance, yes. Next three cards are yes shit, says Brian Roger. Man, Swanson about to eat this dude for... Yeah, listen. Fuck Addy. This is Eddie Machete. I like that name. Yeah, listen. We're gonna be getting into this card for a while. I have a feeling that this card here is gonna be one we're gonna be talking about for a little bit, because there is a lot of stories in this card. There really is a lot of stories between each fight in the main card, and you are getting 6 fights. It's awesome. Look at the prelims over here. Sam Alvey, Smiling Sam is on this card. Man, this card is lit. This is not a fight night, guys. Moreno's here. This guy's a sick motherfucker, Mexican. Dustin Ortiz. Look at this card. Guys, this shit is legit. This is UFC 210 is a bag of shit compared to this card. Carrie likes this card. UFC 210 should be ashamed of themselves. The Nashville card is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I mean, we're going into the prelims, the early prelims. The shit is ridiculous. You got 3 fights on the early prelims. You have four fights on the regular prelims. And you have 6 fights on the main card. And they're all fun fights to watch. This is a free freaking card. It's a gift from the UFC. It's like UFC 208 happened, and then they were like, I'm sorry, we're going to make this better. We're going to give you UFC Fight Night, Saturday, April 22nd, 2017. I'm probably going to be working that night. That'd be my luck. Let me check my calendar. If I'm working, I'm going to cry. I probably will be working. That would be my luck. April 22nd. I'm going to check my calendar. All right. I have an event on Sunday. Okay, that's good. I had to take care of that. But yeah, this could be crazy. It really is gonna be crazy. I'm having a grand old time with you guys, MMA holes. Keep it flowing and going in that chat. You guys are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If you like what you're seeing right now, if you're having a good fucking time, I need you to light up the chat with ones. I need to know from you guys if you're having fun. I'm having fun, and we're going to keep this party going. Are beans vegan? I eat a lot of them. Frank Bavon says that card is a loser gets cut card. This is Frank Bavon. Yes, Brian, beans are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Marlon says, I hope so. It's a great card. I'm with you, Chris. This shouldn't be a fight night. UFC 210 should be switched. It is. I mean, listen, every time I look at this card, I'm like, this is a freaking fight night? There's no way. Jessica the Nose Pena is on this card. Fook, Sean Shelby. Carrie, do you breed goats in your house? She probably does. Marlynn, do you ever get fecal matter on your fat fingers while wiping? George, you could only ask one girl that. You can't ask the same question twice. Especially when it comes to fecal matter. Jay Smooth, who was that black chick built like a brick wall fighting Jessica Pena? Let's see. Taylor, her name is. Danielle Taylor. And this girl, Daniel, I have seen her fight before. We've done a Fight Buddies actually with her. And, hold on, we're going to go back in time. We did watch her fight. And I think she lost, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm wrong. She won. Fight Night 2016. Let's look at it. I know I did a Fight Buddies with this one because we were talking about... Oh, shit. Yeah. Here we go. This is the fight. Guys, if you were around for this Fight Buddies, let me know. But this wasn't that long ago, and this was a good time, man. Whitaker versus Brunson was a good fucking fight. There's the ones. You guys are having a good time. Here, let's check out those ones. Let's look at the chat. Look at these ones. Man, oh man. 1-1-1-1. Everyone 1-1-1-1. Everyone's having a good time over here. Everyone's having a good... Oh, there's a dick. Stephen Killen's a dick. 1-1-1. And Thomas Lynch is another dick. No. Okay. Laugh my fucking ass off. Yo, that's that dude's catchphrase. Now, wonderful, haha. Man, sounds like Bernie Sanders. So if you are new to this, yeah, some people probably are new to this. We do have some new subscribers tonight. Wonderful is the man over there above the tip jar, above the prick jar. That is Diaper John. He is an MMA hole. He does the Fight Buddies with us. Unfortunately, he's working right now. He can't make it. But he is the wonderful. This voice right here.
Wonderful.
Is his voice. And it is the voice of the MMA holes. Everyone.
Wonderful.
When you leave this room, all you want to think is...
Wonderful.
That's right.
Wonderful.
That's right.
Wonderful.
That's right. Wonderful. So we saw that muscular fighter before. Now we know. And if you don't know, now you know. Man. That's right. Keep it coming, guys. If you are on social media, you need to do this. At the MMA holes. Do it right now. Social media. Check us out. When we are not doing this, Twitter is the way to go for me. But we were on Instagram and Facebook as well. Twitter is the way to go because you could DM me. We could touch base with each other. We could talk. We could discuss and have a lot of fun. And when the streams go up, make sure you tap that notification bell. Sometimes it doesn't even work. So if you're subscribed right now, tap that notification bell. Check out our Twitter. We keep you updated when we're live, and we love hanging out with you guys. It is a good time. Chocolate fire hydrant. This is Jay Smooth. Here we go. Your ex-BF is here. Says hi. They threw Brunson back on the card to keep his head above water after the Anderson Silva beat him. Yeah, Brunson is back in business. He is back in business. Let's go back to the living room. And yeah, he wasn't happy with that decision. Listen, the fight wasn't all that. It really wasn't all that. It is what it is. But it is what it is. So we're talking about right now, the fight night, April 22nd. It's going to be lit. Nashville, Tennessee. Shit's going to be really good. Very, very nice. Why is he called Diaper John? George Sampras, he's called Diaper John, not because he wears diapers. Don't get it twisted. Diaper John, when we did our shows in the beginning, there wasn't this beautiful setup over here. I didn't have Wyman and Wonderboy signed hanging out over here. I didn't have Conor McGregor. I'm just like sniffling like I'm a cokehead right now. I didn't have Conor McGregor strutting behind me or a Premier FC pass behind me. Didn't have all this fun stuff, all these graphics and all this cool stuff, these toys. We started, it was just me, Diaper John. Sometimes we had a little V-neck. Sometimes we had the pigeon. Diaper John used to do his streams, and behind him was a stack of diapers. Behind him. And everyone used to joke around about the diapers. It stuck. He became the Diaper John. That's like an origin story right there. So nothing crazy. He doesn't wear diapers or anything like that, but he did have diapers in the background. Then we would do streams, fight buddies from his place, and we would stack up the diapers behind us in honor of Diaper John. So if you do want to see that, go back after the stream and check out the old streams. They're real ghetto. A lot of fun. Less beard. And, boom, a lot of that.
Wonderful.
That's right. Yes! I didn't forget. I never forget. 10 more likes in the chat.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Every 10 likes, we play the Fukin song. Thank you very much for the likes. Wonderful, wonderful. I truly do appreciate the likes. The likes, it means something on YouTube. It really means nothing to me, but it means something to the YouTube algorithm or some shit like that. So every time you drop one bang in this little tip jar over here, we'll play it 10 times. We play the song, fuck it. That's what we do. Right over here is our subscribers. We play the Luke Thomas song twice because we keep on getting new friends. Let's hit 770 subscribers and play the Luke Thomas song one more time. If you subscribe to the show right now, I promise you, Conor McGregor will jump up right over here. I know he's here, but he'll jump up over here and he'll flip off the crowd with your name under it. So subscribe right now. We'll hear the song. It's for a good cause. That's right. That's right. Play the Fukin song, Beard. He says, the song keeper. He calls for the song and we play. Diaper John, I bet he shits his pants drunk or something. No. Wonderful shit. Mexican is here, right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Welcome, Mexican. Mo likes. Mexican, I nicknamed him and Pigeon. I think Mexican did. I think he is right on that one. I know it did come from the MMA-holes within the chat, so there you go. There's the contributions. I know for sure you named the Pigeon. That was fucking hilarious, by the way. The Pigeon was good. Those are all in previous videos, so the origins of these names have happened in videos. They are in the thumbnail, so you kind of see where the videos are. I try to leave links inside. I leave little Easter eggs. So if you go back in time, you'll see links in the chat, the comment section. You'll see them in the description. You can click on those puppies, and it'll time warp you within the video, like Sarah Payant and Jason Showers as well. Names have slipped my mind. You click on the links, it takes you right to the interviews. So instead of sitting through a 3-hour video, you could go back and check out. Even Carrie, I have some videos with you on where you did flips and rolls, and I put the links in there where you could literally fast forward and go right to Carrie doing acrobats. We do it all here. It's great. It is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That is right. Diaper John equals cuck. Diaper John and then cuckhead, cuck neck. So there you go. At least Diaper John is greater than cuck neck. That's good. That's good. That's a good sign. Fuck you, Carrie says hi to Hydra. 4 more subs equals song. All right, Frank Vaughn, we'll do that then. 765 will play the fucking song again. Fuck it. We'll play the Luke Thomas song. All we need is 4 more subscribers. We'll do it. We'll fucking do it. Fook you dislikes. Brian Roger, that's right. 3 people are dying tonight, unfortunately. Rest in peace, those 3 people over there. Dying a terrible death. It's okay. Sorry. Sorry. What else we got in this puppy? Terrorist attack, victims died. Yeah, so Jesus Christ was talking about the terrorist attack. By the way, this terrorist attack, I'm not sure where it did happen. I think it was in the UK somewhere. I heard briefly where it happened. Something happened. It's fucked up. It really is fucked up. So any terrorism stuff, it kind of hits home a little bit. I live in New York, so I've seen some pretty bad stuff. I know people that have lost people in terrible situations when it came to terrorist attacks, and that's some serious shit. Man, oh man. Listen, prayers go out to the family. If you don't pray, just keep them in your thoughts. It's a terrible thing. I don't want to bring the show down because of terrorism, but what I want right now is to get fuck terrorism in the chat. Give me a fook terrorism in the chat. Let me do that. Light up the chat with fook terrorism because it really is a bitch. I'm not a fan of that terrorist shit. It's fucked up. Really, some fucked up people. I see numbers in there. Guys, you guys got to stop. Has anybody seen that Chuck Berry porno tape that was recently released? Holy shit, man. I got to see that. That sounds fucking hilarious. I didn't see it, though, Mexican. Maybe we'll play it on the next show. Get a strike. I'm out of here later, Chris. Stay black. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Tim F. Be sexy. Keep sexy. Stay sexy. Who the fuck is Chuck Berry's nipples? George Sambers. Porn is for cucks. Jesus Christ says, Mex, check out pages from WWE's sex tape. I did hear about that. I'm not a WWE person, but well, come on. No addresses, guy. What the fuck? I don't know. Oh, man. You guys are fucked up. You guys, all right, there we go. Fook terrorism. That's what I want to see. Hi, Diaper John. Diaper John's here. Where is he? Where is that fucking guy? I don't see him. Oh, yeah. That's the fake Diaper John. Diaper John is here. Wonderful. For Diaper John. Diaper John, welcome to the chat. Scotland, I think it happens. If that's where it did. In My Pants comes in and says Scotland, it happened. It really is. It's fucked up. World Peace is Ricky Shot. My friend, we agree.
Yes, sir.
Chris, yeah, but don't cry, Chris. I don't cry. Oh, you want to hear a funny story? Fears, what's up? I see you. I'm looking right into your eyes. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. Fook terrorism. There you go. Fook the terrorism. So, funny story real quick. This man over here, boom, Joe Rogan. I don't know who here watched the Fight Buddies where we did the short bus thing. We were ripping on a fighter, which it was UFC 209, I think it was. Hold on, let's to tell the story we need pictures. UFC 209. That was our last Fight Buddies where we had over 14,000 views on it. It was crazy. All right, let's go to the living room. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this fight happens. Okay, guys. Now this is a terrible story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. This fight happened, and Bektik versus Elkins was the fight. Now we looked at this picture and we were like, oh my god, fucking Elkins looks like he's short a chromosome. He looks like he needs help. So we were calling him Short Bus. Now I don't condone that terrible behavior by us. We were drinking, acting like fools, and we're like, holy fuck, look at this guy. And we were going on and on and on about this guy, right? He comes back, he wins the fight epically, like he was getting slaughtered in the fight. Slaughtered so bad that, let me see if they still have the stats. That'd be pretty awesome if UFC still has these stats. Let's see. Wow, UFC has got a boss website. Look at this shit. All right, here you go. First round, 102 strikes, 39 significant strikes versus one takedown versus 6 strikes, 3 significant strikes. It was a fucking beating, an absolute beating. Second round, things start to turn around. Things start to get a little different. Hairy, very hairy. Boom. Third round, shit got cray-cray. And what happens? Elkins with a dramatic win. Blood all over his mush. His Short Bus face was the victor in that fight. Now, we were laughing and, Short Bus, and this and that. Joe Rogan, this man over here, was crying about it. It was such an emotional moment for him. Meanwhile, the MMA holes were laughing like a bunch of clowns. My apologies to Elkins. I apologize, Elkins. You proved us all wrong. You were an epic warrior. You're not from the short bus. You seem like a very nice gentleman. And you are a wonderful one.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. All right. I was watching dude look like a mongoloid fighting. All right, so Fum Ducker was there. If you were there, hit me with the ones. I want to know if you were watching that stream. Along with the 14,000 people that were watching. We got 250 subscribers that night. In one night, it was insane. Trump will fook up the radical Islam, says Brian Roger. I hope they like CIA black sites. Okay, Fredette About says short a chromosome. All right, everyone cool fears right now. Jesus Christ. Let's see. George Sampers says, make Elkins ride a short bus. They called him short bus. Yeah, Eddie Machete. It's not our proudest moment. That's why you need to watch our Fight Buddies, because we drink a little bit. We have a little of the scotch, a little beer, whatever we're drinking, and yeah, it gets ugly. Our Fight Buddies do get a little ugly. UFC 210, I will be doing a Fight Buddies, and the shit's gonna get ugly again. It just happens. But hey, listen, shit happens. Shit happens. That's right. But yes, respect to this man, Elkins. That fight was awesome. If you haven't seen it, go back. Check it out. It was on UFC 209. Epic, epic comeback on a terrible, 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 terrible. Not a bad one here. Terrible finish here, but yeah, whatever. Oh, here we go. And this one's fighting over here. We were talking about her before. Here she is, Cynthia. She's impressive. She's an impressive one. That's Cynthia. That's right. All right, so there we go. Craig Lee was here. Chris, will you be on this weekend? Now, this weekend, nothing here. But Fangirl MMA said there will be some fights. Did she say Invicta was this weekend? Let me know in the chat. I can't remember. But I think Fangirl MMA said that there is Invicta this weekend. So I'd love to know. And if it is, maybe a Fight Buddies. We'll see. We might be taking this weekend. Who knows? I love this shit, so I always pop on randomly. Shit happens. Carrie was there. Where? The dumpster? Sampers, ha ha ha. Respect to Elkins. There you go, Thomas Lynch. All right, so what we're going to do right now is this. We talked about a lot of stuff. I do want to talk to you about Bellator real quick. Actually, we're going to go into that right now. Bellator, fuck it. I know you guys aren't like thrilled about Bellator, but we need to talk. We must talk, so we need to talk. Let's go into the Bellators. Bellator MMA. Back into the living room, kids. All right, so Rampage versus Mo, March 31st, is going down. First fight was a hell of a lot of meh, but maybe the second fight will be better? I don't know. Let's see. I want to see something here. Let's see Bellator's schedules. Speaking of Bellator, we have a friend that fought in Premier FC. I hit him up on Instagram. I want to get him on the show. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Breaking stuff. I just missed it. Check this out. So, let me see if I could hook this up. So, there's a gentleman called Nick J.C. Alley. Okay, so we're going to hook this guy up real quick. Nick Alley. Let's see. All right, let's see if you can see this. Nick Alley. I don't know if you can see that. My dirty phone. You know what? That's weak. I'm going to tell a quick story over here. I'm going to try to set this interview up. This is going to be a good time. You got to love this. Instagram. All right. I'm going to take you on an adventure, on a journey to the living room. Now, the Hertzman was here. Showers. Awesome, awesome dude. MMA-HOLE for life. Is part of us. The peoples. Diego Sanchez. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, what am I doing here? There he is, Hertzman. This is my Instagram page. Check it out. The best Instagram in town. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed in myself. Look at that. Guys, can we just soak this in for a second? This is what you're watching right now. You're choosing your time. You're spending your time watching this. This is what you're watching right now. If you guys like this, I tell you what, I love it. I love the goat. My face. Let me know if you like this. Maybe we'll make this the logo right here. I kind of like this. The goat with the MMA holes on the ass. A little thug life, Chris face. If you guys like this, hit me with the ones. I need to know. Where are you on the East Coast? I am in New York. The champ is here. Hit me with the ones if you like this. I would like to know because this is fucking fun. This cracked me up a little bit. Anyway, I got a little distracted. Here we go. Let's go over here. Oh, here we go. We got fan. Thank you for the follow. Here, let's do this. We'll follow her right back. Fangirl MMA. Let's try to collab with this one over here. Follow her on Instagram. We'll get shit going. Going and flowing. All right. What the fuck am I doing? Followers. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck me to go this. Let's go like this. Oh, I'm trying to get to Nick Alley's Instagram page, but I'm failing misery. Nick, here we go. See this man over here? Check him out. Nick_JC_Alley. Check this guy out over here. This gentleman over here fought at Premier FC. But Frank Santiago with the ones, Jay Smooth with the ones, Marlyn with the ones. There we go. I love it. All right, so you guys like that little logo. I like it too. I think it's so stupid. Excuse me. I think it's so dumb. But here he is, Nick J. Alley. Wonderful, wonderful. But this is the cool part right here. Boom, check it out. We're going to hype this shit up. We're going to try to get this man on the show. Strauss versus Pitbull, part 4 for the belt. But if you look over here, that's right. Nick Alley's on the card in Bellator. He went from Premier FC. He's going to the tour. And we're going to try to get him on the MMA-holes next week. Maybe a little William Knight too. And check this out, guys. Look at this handsome man. Look at that handsome man. Two handsome men. Two very handsome men in a cage together. It doesn't get uncomfortable when two handsome men are in a cage together. But let's get him on the show. Let's get him on the show. And congratulations for the Bellator fight. That's freaking awesome. Really is super cool. So that's that. All right, so I got sidetracked. I always do that. Bellator MMA. What I wanted to do is upcoming events. There is a pay-per-view coming up. I don't know if they have it here. Let's see. It's a little down the road. February, Jan. All right, so here it is. Bellator 170. All right, so here we go. See this over here in the living room? You want me to get a little closer? Let's get a little more intimate. Everyone pull up a seat. Boom. Brian Rogers says, Nick Alley, cool. All right, so there you go. If you're not shitting yourself, you're not trying. That's right, George Sampras. I agree.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Awesome fights is Frankie Santiago. There you go. Frankie Santiago is there. He knows. Listen to the man. Chris looks like a rooster. I am part rooster. I am.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, here we go. Chael Sonnen versus Tito Ortiz. This is not... Well, why am I here? This is not where I want to be. What the fuck is wrong with me? It is Chael Sonnen. Hold on. Oh, I'm going backwards. I'm such a dickbag. Oh, fuck me. What's going on here? They don't have it yet? Oh, anyway. Chael Sonnen is fighting. MSG, it's in June. Chael Sonnen is fighting Wanderlei Silva. It's finally happening. Okay? Matt Mitrione is fighting Fedor. Finally happening. It's happening. Matt Mitrione, Fedor. That is the headline and the co-main of a pay-per-view event for Bellator at Madison Square Garden. That's right. Bellator's going to try it again. This is the second time they're trying to make an attempt for this one. They're going to fight a pay-per-view event at Madison Square Garden. I might not be there because I might have a prior engagement, which is very exciting if it happens, but we'll talk about that another time. What do you guys think about this? I think it sucks. I think it absolutely sucks. Now, I am a Chael Sonnen fan. I am. Don't get it twisted. I like Chael Sonnen. I'm one of the few Chael Sonnen supporters. I'm a fan of his trash talk and his antics. But headlining against Wanderlei Silva, undercard Mitrione versus Fedor, ugh, such cringe. Such cringe. I don't know who else is going to be on that card, but that's happening on MSG. I think it's the 24th, June 24th. It's June 20-something. It doesn't really matter. It's June 20. I think it's June 24th. What do you guys think about that? I need to know right now. A Bellator pay-per-view. You're going to go to the Garden. You're going to do a pay-per-view. I just see that falling on its face. I do not see that working. Do you think that's a good idea by Bellator to pull off a pay-per-view at MSG in January? Let me know. Not January. June. What am I, a dick? June. Yeah, June. I keep saying January. I'm such a douche. That's right. Put 9 more in that tip jar. I'm going to sing and dance. Wanderlei Silva in a dress heels, says Jay Smooth. Bitch Sonnen says Ricky Shot. Marlon Lane says Bellator event meh. Fook Sonnen says Frank Pavon. Backwoods Knowledge says George Sampras. Brian Roger, do you guys believe in God? Everyone take a moment and think. And think. Absolute MMA says, I find Chael a boring fighter now. He has no KO power even on PEDs. He was a lot more fun to watch on the juice. I will agree with that. Fook Wanderlei and Chael, says Jay Smooth. What a shit card. Eddie Machete says, Man, Sonnen can't host hold on. Man, Sonnen can't host after he just got mandled by Ortiz. Not a fight I'm hype for at Madison. I don't know. You just don't know, Eddie. Yeah, Madison Square Garden, and that's the shit you're going to drop. That's the steaming pile of dung that you're going to drop. Now, Chael Sonnen and Vanderlei is going to be funny. It's going to be funny watching those two yap back and forth, but I feel like it's past its fun. It's not fun anymore. It was supposed to happen during the Ultimate Fighter. I think like a Brazil Ultimate Fighter or some shit like that. It was supposed to happen and it never came about, and no good. Shit card, bad idea, says Craig Lee. You're taking crap about Bellator, but you shove Premier FC down our throats. Listen, if you do watch the show, you know that I do fight buddies during Bellator. I actually promote Bellator. I like what Bellator does. As the little baby sister of the UFC, I kind of like it. I kind of like their little shtick in their show. But there's some decisions that they make that make no sense. And that card dropping into MSG as a pay-per-view just sounds like a big fail. It sounds like a big fail. Now, there's no UFC that night, but there might be some other organization fighting that night. Just saying. Shit card, total age of the Bella Junk pay-per-view headliners is 160. Jay Smooth says, if they can't juice, I don't give a fook. I'll pay before that Bellator pay-per-view. Says Fredette about it. If they can't juice, I don't give a fook. We saw that Bellator should let the fighters use steroids equals winner. That's right. I agree, Frank.
Wonderful.
Eddie Machete says he didn't even last 2 minutes in the Sonnen. Yeah, that fight was such a letdown. The Sonnen versus Ortiz fight, that was a letdown. Fredette about says 4. Sonnen getting to the point where all he is a mouth. Now, Chael Sonnen is this. I see some LOLs in here. Let's see. My God beats the shit out of your God. Laugh my fucking ass out. Let them juice, son. This ain't pride, huh? Marlon says, not a fan of Chael. He really isn't the same after the juice, like so many of them. All right, so this is the thing. Chael Sonnen, I think you behind the mic is a great job. I think Bellator lock you up as a commentator. Get that Mike Goldberg, which I heard rumors about Mike Goldberg being part of the team. Goldberg, Sonnen, behind the mic, behind here, talking through the Bellator fights, I think would be a home run. I really do think would be good. Sonnen behind the mic is fantastic. He really is good. He's got a good mouth. But that's about it. I mean, I think we're done with watching Sonnen fight. I really do. I'm kind of over it. And I am a Sonnen fan. Sonnen is one of the guys that got me into the UFC. You know, I hate to say it, but he's one of the guys. I'm a fan of the mouth, but it's kind of old now. Oh, Marlyn, you're so funny, says Brian Adams. Who's Kimbo's son? Kimbo's son, he's fighting in Bellator. Matt Hughes making a comeback. I don't know. I keep on hearing about this. Is this true or is this someone fucking with me? Premier FC is like a chubby girl that smells like broccoli that you fuck in high school just for practice, gets you ready for the next one, a keeper. This is Mexican. Premier FC, what I like about Premier FC, and we're going to have Karen on again soon. Trust me on that one. We'll have her. She's great. She's a lot of fun to talk to. She's knowledgeable about the sport, and she just so happens to be a CEO of an organization, which is pretty cool. But Premier FC, they don't look at themselves like Bellator, UFC, any of this stuff. They don't look at they're a proving ground for fighters to fight in those organizations. They know what there are. That's why I have respect for them. You know, they grow these guys. She was saying that they grow UFC fighters, they fight in the UFC, and then when they're all washed up, they come back around. So it's like a full circle deal. It's very rewarding, that whole situation. But they're not going around saying that there's something else, you know? And I kind of respect that. They do a great job. They put on a great show. If you're in the area of a Premier FC event, trust me, check it out. It's a lot of fun. I have to say, Premier FC 22, UFC 208, I mean, light years better. Not even close. So, just saying. Premier FC 22, UFC 209, light years better. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Have you guys ever had a hernia? No, I didn't. I never want one either. That smells like broccoli. No, I don't. Good one, Mexican. Karen is a thought, says Mexican. Damn, Mexican, I feel bad that you had to go through that. Eddie Machete says, Kimbo had too much cholesterol in his diet. Man should have lied off the soul food and Popeyes, says Eddie Machete. George Sampers, do you want one, Marlon? All right. So here, this is what I want to do real quick. While I have a second. We are getting on to the 2-hour mark. I want to do this before we keep on winding down this show. Let's do this real quick. Let's go in here. Googly. All right, so here we go. This is the MMA-HOLES channel, the best YouTube channel ever. This is the channel that we happen to be watching right now, okay? There are 2 featured things in here. Mr. Noriega is one of them, and actually Mr. Noriega gave me the idea of doing this, so that's why he's hanging out over here. Jessie Bell Hill is a badass. Even though she's not in the chat, she's slacking. She's awesome on social media. She has a great message, and I like what she does over there. She's a funny girl, too. She's got a lot going for her. So I support her channel. I think her channel is great. I think her channel is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Now, what I need you guys in the chat, if there's anyone in the chat that has a YouTube channel that they want to throw out there that wants to be featured over here, let me know right now in the chat, and we'll check out your channel. We'll throw you in over here. Hopefully you're kind of MMA related. That'd be nice. But yeah, I want to throw some shout outs to my buddies over here. For you guys that keep on coming back, keep on doing your thing. I want to get on you, and that doesn't sound right. But I'd love to throw back the favor. So if you guys are over here, want to be in the featured channel section next to Hot Girls Laugh and the GOAT, hit me up in the chat right now, and let's do it. Let's play a little game. Let's have a little fun. Little bit of fun. Ricky Shot says, I'm a vegan. Are you really? That's cool if you are. No hate over here. George Samper says, that's what's up. Biggest regret in life, says Fredette about it. Go. My biggest regret in life. You know what's cool about my life? I don't have many regrets. I constantly take gambles with my life. That's what I like to do. I like to keep on changing myself and evolving. No matter what age I get to, I want to keep on evolving and stuff. So never live your life with regrets. Those are wise words right now. You're never too old to do something. Remember that. And you're never too young to do something. If you think you could do it, you could do it.
Wonderful.
Was that convincing at all? Carrie Show, what time is your live show tomorrow? Let's all tune into the Carrie Show. Actually, you know what? Hey, Carrie's cool. So this is what we're going to do. Carrie's good people. All right. So since Carrie's a supportive gal, let's go like this. There's Nick Alley. Let's do a little of this. Check it out in the living room. Let's go to the Carrie Show. All right. The Carrie Show. Black Lives Matter, says George Sampras. Here's the Carrie Show. Carrie, it might be time to upgrade this profile picture. Just saying. All right, here we go. Let's do that. All right. All right, so this is what we're going to do, featured channel. we're going to edit, right? A little magic over here. We go like this. We're going to pop Carrie in. We're going to throw it in Carrie. There we go, the Carrie Show. We're going to add this sucker. Bang! Carrie, you've just been entered into the featured channel section. Look at this. So now when you go on the MMA-HOLES page, bang, you can see you're one of the featured people over here. Why not? I think it's a little fun. So, you know what? If people stumble upon my channel and want to hang out, check out my friends over here, boom. There you go. So if anyone else wants to jump in on that, fuck it, I'll throw you in right now. Do something nice. Give back to the people. That's right. That's what we do over here. Marlon, you want me to throw you in over there? That doesn't sound right. All right, let's see. Jay Smooth says, I let a past girlfriend take a shit on my chest. Regret it. Jesus Christ. Is that really true? And if it is, that's amazing. That's amaze balls. Right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
Carrie Show sucks a bag of dicks. And so does Luke Thomas. They have something in common. Let's see. Pro244I had a wet dream the other night. Carrie made an appearance. Oh, my God. Carrie, look at that. You're haunting people's dreams right there. That's very nice of you. It's very nice of you, Carrie, to visit people in their dreams. That is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So basically, that is that. Let's see what else. Oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about this too. Misha Tate. So Misha Tate has a YouTube channel. It's a little weird. Let's go like this. Living room. Let's go to the Misha. Misha. Where are you? I think it's the Misha Tate Show. Tate Show? That's right. Here she is. The Misha Tate Show. It's so cheesy. Look at that. Such cringe. Hi, I'm Misha Tate. I find Misha Tate so fucking annoying. Craig Lee says Invictus Saturday UFC Pass. Oh, fuck. I smell fight buddies. If you guys want fight buddies, hit me with the one. Let me know. The Champ CS says, I go to John Jay, live close by. Oh, shit, look at that. Work big events in Roosevelt Field, brother. In Brooklyn, I put up my pictures. If you see... Wait, hold on. Really? I'm at Roosevelt Field all the time. The champ is here. Well, not as much anymore, but I used to be. Champ is here. There you go. So now we know. If we have a New York event, we're going to be waiting for you. The champ is here. Actually, the champ is here. Do you go to any of the UFC events when it's coming around? Did you go to the Barclays Center event? Did you go to 205? Let me know. Feature Luke Thomas's channel. Fuck that. Well, and how do you wipe your ass after you shit? Chris, put me next to Carrie and Jesse Bellhill. Okay, that's where we go. All right, Jesus Christ. All right, let's go to Jesus' channel. Here we go. Jesus with the eyeball. Whoa, Jesus, who's Samantha? Look out. Jesus got Samantha up in... Jesus, just subscribe. Let's see who else Jesus subscribed to. You know what's cool about this? Where's your likes, Jesus? I want to see if you like my videos so I can find you. All right, so there's Jesus' thing. There we go with the ones. You guys want to see the Invictus show? Fuck it. Maybe we'll do it. Man, as long as my wife doesn't kill me. You never know. All right, there's Carrie. Misha Tate. All right. Let's do this. We're going to feature Jesus. Because everyone needs a little Jesus in their life. All right. Edit. Who wants the Jesus? Add. Bang, Jesus. Right next to Carrie. Jesus, you have prime real estate next to the Carrie show. There you are. Look at you. Look at you. Whoa, there's the eyeball. Jesus, you have any content or you just kind of chill out on here? No, you just subscribing? No, that's cool. Good shit. Good shit, kid. There you go. Jesus is part of the crew. That's how we do it over here. That's how we do it. I like that. I like having the MMA-HOLEs there. This way, when you come into the MMA-HOLEs channel, you get to see my friends. You get to hang out with my friends. Because you guys are wonderful, wonderful. Where's my John?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, John. Type 1 for Fight Buddy, says Craig Lee. Carrie, you turn me upside down and pile drive your elbow to my piece, and I woke up wet. That's
wonderful, wonderful.
All right. The champ is here, says yes. 205. I went to 208. Wasn't worth it due to weekend cosmetic event in Roosevelt Field. Okay, so there you go. The champ is here, said weekend event. There we go. New York representing right now. I bet baby Jesus subbed to the Pope. You want to look? You guys want to look at Jesus' subscribers? You want to creep on Jesus' page? Go to the channel now. You can creep. Eddie Machete says, George, is that a challenge? Because I know I'll slash your tires too. Jesus. He'll take a machete to your tires. George Samper says, add Tyron Woodley's vlog channel to the feature. That's such a piece of shit. He's trying so hard, Tyron Woodley, to like overdo it, like overproduce a channel to be like the Mac Life, but like way better. So it's like so visually awesome with drone shots and shit. It's just garbage. It's fucking garbage. Sorry, Tyron. Oh, John Fear's dropping numbers. Eddie Machete, have you ever... Jesus just left Chicago, and he's bound for New Orleans. You know what? Here, let's do this. We gotta throw this channel on there, just for the hell of it. Right? Who is this? Look, well, oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second here. Marlon, how dare you? I see a like 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Where's the MMA-HOLEs likes? Marlon Lane never tips the MMA-HOLEs. Oh my God. Marlon Lane never tips the MMA-HOLEs. That is not wonderful, wonderful, but I'll put you here anyway. We'll feature Marlon. Why not? That's so mean. That's so mean of you, Marlon. I'm gonna cry now. I'm gonna be like what's his name? Joe Rogan. I'm gonna cry. Where'd you go? I lost you. The fuck did you go? Edit. Edit module. Let's try that again. Could you believe that? Marlon Lane does not like any of the MMA-HOLE videos. Oh my God. There you are. All right, you're in. Done. All right, Marlon Lane is... Now everyone could stalk you. And you're featured. That is terrible. That's terrible stuff. Let's see. The champ is here. Says, LOL. It's Megan. If you look on her page, I look just like her. Now, hold on. The champ is here. Let's talk for a second. You look just like Megan in the picture. Is that Megan? If you look at her page, I look just like her. I mean, I'm telling you. Wait, hold on. So the champ is here. Is that... Hold on. Let's go like this. There you are. Is that your picture or Megan's picture? Because that shit looks just like Megan. I feel like I'm being catfished right now. That is definitely Megan's picture. Also known as Mrs. Benavides? Joseph Benavides? That's hilarious. Let me know. Let's see. George Saber says, Machete, you must have got the least likely to work for NASA award in the yearbook in high school. Craig Lee says, what? Did that do you any justice? And if you're talking about Marlyn not liking our... Marlyn, you better be rushing into the MMA-HOLE soundproof room right now and prepare your statement to the MMA-HOLEs. Marlyn is exposed. Right? Hold on a second. What does Marlon Lane and Miesha Tate have in common? I'll tell you. They have this. Liked videos. Miesha Tate. Yeah, they both don't like the MMA-HOLEs.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Exposed. Let's see. What, George, you're lame, drink, bleach, and die. Hi, Marlyn. From Carrie. If you all subscribe to me, I'll reveal my face. All right, Fredette. You know what, Fredette? You're an OG. Let's drop you in this piece. Here he is. Subscriptions. Wisely, Fredette about it. Does not put his likes here. So now we don't know. But yeah, we'll drop Fred. Fred, you're in. Fred, you got 4 subscribers. Wait until you get dropped into here. You're going to have so many subscribers. Your cock's going to fall off. Edit module. Yeah, so I got this idea from Mr. Noriega. Why not? If it helps other channels, fuck it. I don't know what it will do, but why not? Megan says, yes, that's Megan. I took a picture with her. We look alike. So where's the picture of you? Megan. That is Megan, though. Yeah, that has to be her. I mean, jeez. But all right, I believe you. I'm not going to bust your chops anymore. Fred, I'm not subbing. Uh-oh. Guess what, guys? We have a guest. Check it out. And someone has some explaining to do. Brady Ferguson just subscribed.
Yeah.
Marlyn.
Who?
Brady Ferguson. Yeah? Hold on one second. Let me fix you up here. Okay. Give me some talking, Marlyn. Give me some loving.
Hi, hello.
There we go. Marlon Lane is here. All right. I just had to fix up the voice a little bit. There we go.
So, Brady Ferguson?
Yes. A gentleman named Ferguson has just subscribed to the MMA-HOLES Live. You want to give him a wonderful, wonderful?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. There she is, Marlon Lane in the house. All right, Marlon, right off the bat, we have to talk. I'm so mad at you. I'm not talking to you. Ugh. Ugh.
What happened?
Oh. So, I'm going to tell you what
I
happened.
can't get mad at you. I just see you with like glasses and a crown and like a cigarette. So
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to show my face. I'm going to reveal my face right now. Hold on a second. So, yeah, hold on. Okay, here I am. Do you see me?
I do.
All right. You know what I had to do? I had to actually set up another camera so that the Hangouts people could see me. Because it was kind of weird.
Oh.
Right? It's a little weird having that stupid face.
It makes me laugh.
All right, so I'll just keep it on. No. All right. So Marlon is here. So the reason why I'm going to yell at you right now is this. Actually, I'm not going to show anybody. But we were going to... I featured you on our channel now. So now when people come to the MMA-HOLES, they'll see your face on the featured channel section. You're featured.
Oh.
That's right. Oh, see, Marlon, what? Look at you. So that's right. So yeah, you come to the... Well, I could take you off. It's fine. But what we noticed here, we did an investigation. We did an investigation, okay?
Okay.
And we noticed that the last time you liked a video was 5 years ago. And I'm looking at my tip jar. I mean, you can't see it. Like, it's invisible. It's invisible to you. But I'm looking at my tip jar. There should be a 53rd like here. And I don't know. I think someone has not been tipping the MMA-HOLES. What do you have to say for yourself?
Okay. I don't know why it's been 5 years, because I just liked one today. But my like videos are actually just all West Coast swing music, so that when I when I'm in a class or I'm teaching or doing a social, I can just press it and then have all the music go. So if I start liking other stuff, that's going to be interrupted with cuss words.
Yeah. Excuses. She liked a video today and still didn't tip the MMA holes. How dare Marlon exposed. That's all right. I forgive you.
I bought your shirt. I tweet your tweets.
This is true.
I call in. I promote you.
This is true. We do work Marlon like a slave, so I'll give you a pass. So Marlon, how's it going today?
It's been a little hectic, but not too bad.
It's busy over there?
Oh, at work, well, it's a little busy, but I had a whole fiasco thing with my car. Because I went to take my car into the body shop and I made a reservation and I got there and they didn't have my rental car. And so I had to leave. And then they said, oh, well, you can come back later or tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm supposed to put my car in now. So I was like, fine, I'm just going to go back to the body shop. Can you give me a ride? And they're like, oh, in like another half hour. I was like, I have a doctor's appointment. I can't. So I just walked back. And so, yeah, it's just been a big fiasco. So I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. They said in the chat if you were smoking some green. So now they're answered. They know you're just tired.
No, never touch this stuff. I don't do that.
So we got the Marlon Lane is here. OG MMA-hole in the house hanging out with us. She's wonderful, wonderful. And we're about to have a quick conversation, hang out. Now, I do notice this. I noticed that you look like you're in a brighter room. Are you on a different computer or on a cell phone? Or what do we got going on here?
I'm still on the cell phone like normally. I'm just in a different room.
Okay, so this is a different soundproof room.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the one I was going to, it was locked for some reason.
It was they're like, don't let any MMA holes in there. So now, Marlon, you get to see a different side of my studio. There's no bricks over here. There's my nephew's over here, but you can't see him. His face is here. If you want to see him, I'll show you. Look at this cute little guy. There he is. Here's my nephews.
Aww.
They don't see on the MMA holes. So only you get to see that. See that? Well, that's nice. Fuck you, MMA holes.
I get to see Wonder Boy though, so that's fine.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Well, everyone gets to see that, so that's good. So Marlon is here. She's wonderful, wonderful. She's all lit up. It looks like you're in heaven right now. It looks like you're floating in the clouds. All right. So if you guys have anything to say to Marlon, let me know in the chat right now. We're going to talk a little bit of UFC stuff. I got some stuff to talk to you about. We pretty much know the deal that Bellator is not your cup of tea, and I totally get it. I'm kind of on the same page as everyone that's against Bellator with this whole MSG event. I was very excited when I found out that Bellator was coming to MSG. I'm like, oh, cool, I get to finally see a Bellator event live. But to make it a pay-per-view, Sonnen versus Wanderlei Silva, Mitrione, Fedor, it'd be a fun watch, but I don't know how much I really give a shit. What do you think about this whole thing rolling together?
I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last time that they had a pay-per-view event, they showed a whole bunch of fights that were already broadcast and advertised, and they were just doing it all wrong. And I don't think that they got a lot of money for their pay-per-view event. They are known for being on Spike TV. Sonnen just fought, on a non-pay-per-view event for them, and he lost, and now to be headlining a pay-per-view event in Madison Square Garden for Bellator. I don't know. I just think it could be a fail.
Yeah, it just sounds like all the makings of being a complete disaster. I definitely think and the best part is, I think they're confused right now because I'm looking at their website and there is nothing that even throws a hint that this is happening. It's really bizarre that they didn't even put on their website, like they have the Rampage thing. I understand they want to promote what's coming up, but you would think they would give a little teaser, say, hey, we're coming to New York. We got Sonnen, we got Wanderlei. I don't know. The whole thing is weird. Maybe it's going to, who knows, maybe the headlining fight is going to change, which is very possible.
When did you first find out, though, about the whole Bellator pay-per-view thing?
Today. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's too soon. I don't know.
Maybe it's too soon, yeah.
Yeah. See, I like what UFC does. As soon as the news drops, they put it on their website. Boom, you're good to go. So they don't have a full card, but they'll show you, hey, get ready because this is going to happen. I mean, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's too new for Bellator, and who knows. So
Maybe. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what UFC does. They drop it once, kind of thing. They let you know, but they continue to promote the upcoming fight, and I think that's good because, like you said, it lets people know, lets people plan, makes people want to come to it, But
I just realized I did
I don't
the.
know. I think Bellator's trying to be like UFC.
So I realized I did a complete disservice to the MMA holes. I'm helping them out right now. Okay. No, you weren't fully in the frame. Now you are.
Oh,
Now you are. Like, yeah,
I'm afraid to ask what part was.
No, you weren't there, so I felt obligated. I didn't want to keep the whole thing to myself. I want to make sure that the rest of the crew got to see what was going on. Anyway. Oh, wonderful. All right, so anyway.
Wonderful.
We have UFC 210 is coming into fruition. I would like to know your thoughts on that. I know I went on a whole rant on it before, but UFC 210 is coming. And would you say that is a pay-per-view buy or that's a pay-per-view put off?
Well, I mean, I love DC and, Rumble fighting, but that's really the only fight that I really want to see, to be honest with you, from it. So I guess I would say no, like we had said, I think the fight night that's going to be in Tennessee, I think that's more exciting than UFC 210.
Yeah, that fight night, I mean, that's going to be insane, that fight night. That's going to be something else. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the Fox card, which, it looks decent. It's got the Mighty Mouse. It's got some good stories in it. But how do you have a Fox card that is like that, and then you have this banging Nashville card? I'm curious what the mindset is behind that. Why they put something like that together on a Fox card and a Nashville card? It doesn't make any sense to me. Any thoughts on that?
Maybe there's a factor of when they were able to book fights with certain fighters, and when the fighters needed to fight, maybe they need it pushed back, so that's why it's that way. I don't know, or the contracts didn't close. It had to be, because if you look at it on a marketing point, it really is not the best. I mean, like you said, the fight card could be a pay-per-view. I mean, they could make so much more money with the people that they have on that, I mean, put everybody else on 210 on that card except DC and Rumble, and then you got yourself a card, in my opinion, But
the what I was thinking about too is that this fight night card is maybe because it's a Fox card, they only have 4 fights. It might be something due to the schedule at Fox with advertising and stuff like that. Maybe that's why they have a 4-fight main card and threw in a title fight there. Maybe they wanted to make a quick hit. They got the Jacare. They got who else was on that card? It slipped my mind. It's so great, it slipped my mind. But maybe they put the 4 fights together because it is a Fox card. I do think that Fox cards do have only 4 fights on the card, so maybe that's why it went the way it did. I'm not quite sure.
I think you're right, because most of the time, like say if my program TiVos it, it'll be only for 2 hours, and on average they give a half hour for each fight. So that's probably why it's only 4 fights with Fox.
So let's see. Craig Lee says, Marlon, so that was Angels. That's what Angels look like. Okay. David Mendez died. Let's see. Marlon looks hot and bothered, says Pro244. Yeah. So that's what they're contributing. Frank Santiago likes me. All right. All hot girls. Okay. Anyway, so I lost my whole train of thought. I don't know. The chat kind of distracted me. So basically, let's be honest. The Nashville one is the one to look out for. Unfortunately, once again, Mighty Mouse kind of gets the shaft on this one. But it's free. I guess that's a plus, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about having it on Fox and having it free. It gets more people and not the average MMA viewer to really watch it. And I think that's what the UFC is trying to do. They're really trying. They're constantly in promotion mode, you could say. Because, they want to grow. They are the number 1 MMA promotion, in the world. But they never seem like to really show it in the regards that they're still always chasing for bigger and better. And I think that's the way to success.
So I'm looking at that card again right now. The Mighty Mouse card, the Johnson Reese, which it's a lot of interesting stories with that one. They're saying that Reese, if he by some miracle beats Mighty Mouse, he's back on the UFC roster. If he doesn't, he might be gone. What do you think about a lot of these guys bailing now from the UFC? Like, for instance, a guy like Lorenz Larkin, who's on top of the list right now of guys I feel should have stayed. You have a guy in Duffy, Joseph Duffy, that is going to be testing the market. I mean, I kind of hate that they're losing some of these names they're fun guys to watch. Larkin was on a tear. Duffy looks like he could actually be a contender. And Bader on this bizarre run that he's going on, I mean, he's gone too. Good for Bellator, bad for UFC. Do you think it's a bad move letting these guys go?
I mean, yes and no. If they want to test the waters, I think it's a good thing for a fighter to do to see what's out there. You know, I mean, it's not unheard of for a fighter to leave the UFC and come back. I mean, it's been done before, you know, but, you know, when, like you said, when they're at the top of their game and they're at the top of their promotion, you would think that they, you know, have, you know, some kind of contract negotiation power, but who knows, you know, maybe Bellator. I've heard that Bellator offers a lot of great stuff for fighters like in the top 5, but if you're below that, so maybe because they are up there, they feel like they have some you know, contract power to negotiate a better deal.
Now, Fredette About's chiming in. You ready? Okay, here
Go ahead.
Fredette About says, "Hey Marlon, your name must be calculus homework because I have no interest in doing you." Now, if you recall, that's a first. Fredette About is also
First telling someone telling me they don't want to do me. No.
like, now I don't know if that's an insult or if that's a compliment. I can't. How do you take that one? I mean, that might be a compliment.
I don't know. I didn't think it was. But it don't matter.
Well, in fairness,
one less crazy to deal with.
In fairness, he was also the same one that asked you if you dropped out of heaven. You know, that gem the last time. So
Wonderful.
So
one of those guys that flip flop back and forth. I get you.
Yeah. So that's that. Let's see. Hell yeah. So there's Smoking the Herb in the chat. Very nice. Where's Sex Shop? Did you get a chance to check out the interviews with the other two on Monday? Jason Showers or Sarah Payne? I'm not sure if you get to check that out.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to yet. No, I'm sorry.
You know, Marlon, she doesn't like the videos. She don't watch the videos. Oh my God. What are we going to do?
I'm a busy girl. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I forgive you. So the reason why I bring that up is because Jason Showers, who is awesome, by the way. Can't wait to have him back on. He jumps in the chat now. He works at a sex shop. And he literally called in from a sex shop.
I bet that made your viewers very happy.
It was amazing. I got to say, right off the bat, we're like, okay, he's an MMA-hole. We know that he's definitely coming back on. So, yeah. We did the interview from a sex shop. Yep.
And if we could do with sex and MMA-holes, I guess that's all you need, huh?
Yeah. So Frank Pavant says, Marlon, wicked smile. There you go. Get bonged up, everyone, says Carrie. She's, okay, let's see. I'm just trying to see. Eddie Machete says, baby, hold on. Let's see what Eddie Machete said. Here we go. What you don't hear me, I send you my address and... What? Honestly, Eddie Machete, what are you talking about? Like, send me some of your, he says Brett milk, but I think he means breast milk. I think Eddie Machete wants you to send him, what? Doesn't even make sense. All right, anyway. I don't even know. I'm trying to read these questions, but it's all jumbled up and it doesn't even make sense. All right, so Brian Royger wants to know if you could stand up.
No.
Wait, hold on, guys. Jesus Christ. I think, look what you're doing. Now you're making poor Marlon get all uncomfortable. See, Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway.
I mean, Chris, maybe you should stand up, Chris.
Guys, you want me to stand up? Actually, I'm in shorts. You got to see the shorts I'm in right now. This is the best part. They're the shortest black shorts ever. They're like, I should. They're really bad. Yeah, it's almost like not having pants on. It's almost just as good as that. Yeah.
Is that what you normally do? Just not wear pants when
Well,
you?
you know what? I should do one day. I'll tell you what. This. I promise I'm gonna do this. I promise one of the streams I'll have like a. I mean, most people probably won't want to see this, but I'll have like a thong on. It'd be hilarious. Like if I'd be like, I'll be right back, and I just get up with a thong on. I'm gonna do it. Watch. You're gonna want to stay tuned, guys, because you're gonna see that. But yeah, I used to have it.
Hammock. Oh.
Yeah, banana hammock. I'll do something like that. It'd be fun. It'd be fun for the show, for the ratings. Yeah. Anyway, I had a thing called the Christmas surprise that used to break out on holidays, and it was literally like a Christmassy G-string thong men hammock thing, and it had bells on it. And I would literally, in front of family and friends, I would just drop trow into everything and just walk around like, "Hey, Merry Christmas, guy!" So yeah, I'll do that for the kids. Anyway, I'm gonna have to. Now Carrie wants me to stand up. Stop it, Carrie, you pervert.
Now we're both getting it. See?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and Craig Lee says, Chris, I have to show them because I made fun of his Daisy Dukes. They're not as cool as Craig Lee's Daisy Dukes. Anyway. So Marlon, did you have any? So you did say you're still doing this training with this gym that you're at. Have you fallen into a nice routine with this gym that you're training at?
Well, the cool thing is that I'm trying 2 different gyms, and the reason why is I'm trying to decide between the 2, but I think I want to stick with both. But I'm going to do my strength and conditioning at one, and then I'm going to do my MMA training at the other. Mainly because of my schedule and how it is. My schedule's all over the place, so finding a gym that has, morning classes, for example, or weekend classes are very important for me. So I think I found that, but I love the guy that I'm going to, Eddie. He just pushes me hard, and it's just like, he's just great in the sense where I feel like I'm bettering myself in my cardio. I'm trying to lose weight, so that will help me.
So you're looking to get into shape, but I mean, listen, you look like you're in great shape. And there, by the way, before you keep going on, Fred Adabata has a poem for you. You want me to read it for you?
Oh no.
It's very
Go
nice.
ahead.
Roses are red, violets are blue, nice tits. I thought that was sweet. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a sweet poem. That was very nice. So now the.
And I have a book. I have like a book lifted, so it's not like down on me. But I guess it didn't work.
It's so cringe. Anyway, once again, Marlon's a good sport. So let's give her props. Everyone, give Marlon credit for being a good sport and coming on and dealing with you fooks. So you were saying how your trainer was thinking about possibly amateur. What do you think? Amateur fighting. You think that's in the horizon?
Well, never say never, to be honest with you. Of course, I want to be more consecutive in my training. I want to do more hard sparring and get, more prepared, because if I'm going to do something, I don't want to do something, just halfway. I like I've said before, I do something not to be good, but to be great. So, never say never, of course, but we'll see what happens. If I do, I will definitely let you know for sure.
That'd be awesome. Well, we'll be pumping the shit out of that, because that's what we do over here. We pump the shit out of things. What the fuck? Anyway, this is actually, I'm going to take what someone said and twist it into everyone's dropping once. I'm going to take what someone said and kind of twist it into a semi-normal question. Now, this is actually kind of serious. Have you ever gone to a gym where they were actually inappropriate? Like, because being a female, being an attractive female in a gym, predominantly males and stuff like that, have you ever gone to a gym where you had to leave because people were inappropriate at a gym?
No, not really. I mean, because not at all. When you are like when I'm doing like say flow rolling, with his jiu-jitsu, kind of like the video I sent you with Rhonda and Nick Diaz, you're practicing and you're not thinking of sex. When I'm on, if I'm rolling with these guys, I'm not thinking of that. If I'm getting close, it has nothing to do with that. And I'm very professional in what I do. Like my dancing, for example, been doing it for over 5 years. And, I've never dated anyone, never crossed a line, no matter how close I get to them, because it's just art. Does life imitate art? Sure, but it has happened to me, so I keep it professional, and they know that.
Fred about chimes in again, and he says that, hold on. He actually said something nice. He says that you're an intricate part of the show. He's only kidding, so there you go. See, now that you're taking the shots like a champ, your head movement, you're doing a lot of that stuff. And they are appreciating what you bring to the show. You are an intricate part. And like I said before, I'd love to have you on a consistent basis on the show. And you bring something extra to the show, so it's actually cool. I do appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me.
While rolling with a guy, have you ever felt something that you weren't supposed to feel?
No, but when I did Argentine tango, I did.
Oh, tell us.
Old man, but
Oh no.
no, it was just weird. It was like, because I don't know if you know about Argentine tango, but it's a very close, intimate dance. So I'm pressed up against something, and as we're moving along the floor, I'm starting to feel something, and I'm like, ew.
So wait, hold on, back up. So now all right, what's the age on this guy? Estimate rough age we're talking here.
Over 60, I would say.
Okay. All right, so close to my age. All right, so over 60. So you're dancing with this man. And so now everything's cordial. You guys, this is a competition, you said?
No, it was just social, like in a class. We were in a class.
Oh, so this guy's just trying to...
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I even get some of that with some of the guys today in dancing, like the older ones, because like when I first started dancing, for example, I did ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
And ballroom was full of older people. And so I was the youngest girl there. And so all the women hated on me for being the younger one. And then all the men thought I was there. And when I would be like, no, I'm just here to dance. Like, I'm not like you, no. And they would get mad at me, So I was always in that situation. I've always been careful, to look for signs on that. But in martial arts, everybody's been very respectful. I haven't had anybody hit on me or, did a pokey at me or anything like that while we're rolling. So,
well, that's good. I mean, I would be totally inappropriate. That's why I have to stay here, and I could never get into that. I mean, I would try to. Here's the thing. I do like photography, for instance, right? And it's not like I'm rolling around the floor with my clients. Well, that'd be great. But I have to be completely professional, and like you click into that zone. So I kind of get it. If I have an attractive model that I'm working with, I get into pro mode, and it doesn't really cross my mind anything sexual. So I kind of understand where that line is. By the way, if you're just jumping in right now, this is Marlon Lane. She's an MMA-HOLE, MMA extraordinaire. We are talking about dancing, but fuck it. We talked for 2 hours about MMA. Let's talk about some other stuff. Anyway, so I kind of get how people get professional and they kind of turn off the sex thing. But now you're dancing with this guy. This is a casual thing. So you're just basically grabbing different partners and just exchanging partners. What's the time? Like, what is it? A certain amount of time, and then you move on to the next partner?
Yeah, approximately. In class, maybe it could be 30 seconds to a minute, and then you switch. And so it's nothing, it's just going from one person to another. Now, sure, there are times when I'll cross paths. I'm like, oh, he's a good looking guy, or he's a nice guy, whatever. But just because you think someone's attractive or nice, don't mean you have to jump their bones. It's not like, we're animals here kind of thing, I have control. I'm respectful and professional, but yeah, haven't dated dancers or even a martial artist. Even though people say I should, that would probably be the type of person I would be compatible with. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure it's all going to fall into place. I mean, look at this. Anyway, so this guy, it took 30 seconds for this guy to go full mass. You're saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Unless someone else turned him on and he just came to me. I don't know,
So you think he came in full mass? He was ready. He was like, all right, I'm going to take this party to the next girl. And you just happened to get...
It could have been, I don't know. It wasn't like I got next to him and I'm like, okay, let me think, let me feel, kind of thing. It's just, like, oh, I'm feeling something.
Yeah. Now, when rolling with a woman with MMA and stuff like that, like you rolling with a guy, I can understand how women could turn it off, but guys are weird. They're programmed weird, and when you're into those weird situations, it's not really intimate. You kind of like it's like a survival thing. I get it, but there's got to be some creeps rolling around when it comes to mixed martial arts. Have you come across anything like that, or was it just a dancing experience?
I mean, I have yet to. I mean, if they have had ulterior motives, was never something I realized. What I've realized is that when I'm rolling with a guy, even if he has that thought in the beginning, once he sees that I mean business and I am not this weak little girl, I think they get like this testosterone poisoning and they're like, oh, okay, no, I'm not going to let some female beat me. And so then they start really, going harder at you. That's why I've gotten bruises and stuff like that, because then they'll forget. I'm like, oh, crap, I'm a little girl, but I'm playing with the big boys and I want to be treated like one. So once I get to that, I'm like, okay, I've gotten respect from them. And that's what you want. As a female, it's so hard when you go into a gym because you got to prove yourself, especially if you're remotely attractive or feminine looking. They don't take you seriously.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be the most frustrating thing to have to play that silly game because I mean you're there for business. You're there to learn and to progress as I'm losing you as a fighter and stuff like that, and that's respectable. It's weird. You could joke around and say, oh, if I was in that situation, I don't know if I could control myself. But I mean, I guess I kind of get it. Like it's business. It really is. It's something that it's a very serious art. If you think about it, self-defense. So I mean, it's not really a joking around scenario. So I can see how it could get.
Absolutely not. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying not to get killed here. I'm not trying to get choked out or hurt. So yeah, you got to be alert. You can't let it down and be like, oh, she's hot, or oh, her boobs, yada yada yada. No, it's kind of like, oh, you do that, you're about to get knocked out. So.
This is Marlon Lane hanging out on the MMA-HOLES. Guys, you have any last questions in the chat, let me know. Pro244I says, I get hard when my cat jumps on my lap. I mean, I can't help it. Okay. All guys are creeps. They just hide that. I mean, there are a lot of creeps for sure. I had no idea. Horny goatweed. Let's see. I'm looking through here. Xgo says, Chris is disappointing me. Zoom in on them. They want me to zoom in on your personality. Let's see. Jesus Christ.
Only if they zoom in on yours.
We'll do all right. Anyway, so you guys are crazy. All right. So that's that. So we spoke about this over here, this fight night, which is the Mighty Mouse versus Wilson Reese. We touched base on the Lobov, which is going to be banging. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I'm putting something up for my friends. And this fight's going to be awesome. I mean, this fight card's going to be it's going to be insane. Marlon, like I said before, you're going to be paying for the pay-per-view, or what are you going to be doing with this? You going to be watching it? The 210?
Yeah, I'll be watching it. My friend usually gets it, and then I just go to his house, and we just all get together and just watch the fight. So. All
right. Yeah. So there you go. You will be watching because you are a hardcore MMA fan, and you are a legit MMA hole that has to do her homework and report back to the MMA hole. So it's your duty. All right. So Brian Reuter says, "Don't fight Marlon. They want you in one piece." It looks like Frank Pavon with her hands or boobs. What does she think of autoerotic asphyxiation? What do you think about autoerotic asphyxiation? George Sampras. You don't have to answer.
Personal preference, not mine.
All right, so these guys are out of control. Marlon, any last words for the MMA-HOLES Wednesday show? I had a lot of fun this show, and I'm glad you were able to wrangle it in at the end and control this crazy chat room. Any last words?
I tried. I always come by on my lunch break, so I'm glad to be able to spend some time with you. So thank you again for having me on the show.
Thanks for coming on. Marlon Lane, thanks again. We'll see you next time. We'll see you in the chat, and have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
All right. Marlon did an awesome, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job as usual, hanging out on the MMA-HOLES Live. What'd you guys think? What'd you guys say? I saw Frank Pavon said something Frank Bavon, if you're still there, if you want me to have you join the, what's it called? What did I say? The featured channel group over here, right over here. My crew, I got Fredette About, we got Marlon, we got Jesus Christ, we got The Carrie Show, Mr. Noriega, and Jesse Bell Hill. If you want to join the elite, let me know right now before I close this puppy down. That's right, wonderful, wonderful. So what'd you guys think of the Marlon Lane hanging out on the MMA-HOLEs?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did a great job as usual. Dodged all the bullets, a lot of head movement.
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
That's right. A lot of that going on. All right. Very soft, Chris, is Mike Lola. See you later, cocksuckers, is Carmen Ryder. Thank you very much. Marlon is the type of girl to take to a what the fuck? Oh, my God. Beautiful hair, smile, and personality. Yeah, she's a cool chick. Does a great job every time she comes on. And, you know, the great part is she's passionate about the sport. So, yeah, she's easy on the eyes. You guys have a little fun with that. But she is passionate about the sport. It's good to hear a female perspective. I like to get perspectives from everyone. So that is that. Frank Santiago chiming in says, 2.5 hours was bananas. Great show for my first time. Thank you, Frank Santiago.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Looking forward to hanging with you again. I almost left the chat and went to Luke Thomas. Says X goes. Carrie Show says, can Marlon drive a stick? It's a good question. I don't know. I know I can. You know what's funny? I taught multiple people how to drive sticks, and women learn how to drive sticks a lot faster than men. I don't know if that's because of certain things, but they could wrap their head around a stick a lot easier than a man can.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah. But it's the truth. Women actually learn how to drive stick way quicker than men. Even myself, it took me a little while to learn, and now I know. Now I'm epic. All right, Frank Bavon wants in. All right, let's put him in. Go to channel. All right, here we go. Let's go to what I like to call, and he is subscribed. There's no like, so we can't see if he likes our stuff. I can't creep, but I will put him in. Here we go. Frank, copy. Let's throw his motherfucker in. Where are you? Throw him in the featured. Yeah, let's get closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. All right, Frank. Here we go. Added. There you go, guys. Get some avatars on these things. Make yourself look sexy and swole. Here are my channels. My featured channels. When you come to the MMA-HOLEs page, you get to check it out. You're featured with the MMA-HOLEs. And guys, return the favor. Throw me on your pages too, your channels. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter. But if I get you guys some traffic, that'd be cool. Hopefully I can help you guys out. But I like showing off my good friends. And what's good about this is my featured channels are up here. And then when you scroll down, you see shit like this. Fucking Luke Thomas. How do I get him out of here? Related channels. These are related to my channel. Luke Thomas is here. So maybe if I put enough featured channels here, we could bump him out. But that's that. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, Fredette About says, I'm about to upload a video to my channel of Dominic Cruz crying like a bitch. I love Dom, but the video of him crying needs to be on YouTube. I don't know how it's not currently on. I don't think I've seen that. We'll check that out.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Everybody check that out. I used to drive an amateur F1 car, bitches. Says Fred Sampras. George Sampras, Fred Sampras. Seven Killam says, what's the driving a stick? Women are better with sticks. Interesting. They are. And I mean, all joking aside, they are. Driving sticks, they just learn quicker than guys. Guys, we're idiots. We learn very slow. Guys, thanks for watching. The Wednesday show is crunk. I had a great time. We still have 23 people hanging out in here. Why the fuck not? 53 in the tip jar. Only 4 people dying of AIDS. So that's good. That is wonderful, wonderful. Where's the living room? Where are you? There you are. That's that. 762 subscribers. This is great. We got a whole bunch more tonight. We got 10 more subscribers tonight. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for subscribing and being the coolest fucking YouTube MMA family ever in the whole entire fucking world. I thank you very much. And guys, I may be back for a Fight Buddies for Invicta. I may be back for it. I didn't plan on doing it. If you want to see it, keep it going in the comments when this fucker shuts down. We end by saying this. Everyone, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole. That's right. See you folks next time. subscribe to The Carry Show. I'll be in the chat with no pants on. Let me get a Fook Luke Thomas in the chat.
Wonderful, wonderful.